Oh, I need to. I do not own. No, no, no. Hold up. There we go. 2030. Oh man, I just literally own no cards on this account still. Napoleon. Yo, what's up, Carrot Sticks? All right. Yo, what's up, newbie? Looking for anything specific? I mean, not really. I haven't looked at like the um I guess maybe an alternate art Giratina. V I think is the one for Lorelai because she wants uh that one. But probably just the for me would just be the good competitive cards to be honest. So Giratina. Uh Comfy. I don't know if Comfy's a what's called or not. Community focus boss. I think this deck just literally just wants like 4 boss or like maybe 3 boss. Marnie. Level ball. What is it strike attack for? Is it a colorless? It is a colorless. Okay, actually that's way better than I thought it was. Tower. Rod. Level ball. I already got the level balls. What's going on, Master Ball? This is like a weird. What is weak to grass? What's weak to grass that you'd want a grass energy in here? What is Kecleon's attack too? Is it 3 color? It is 3 colorless. If you don't draw the so fires for Dialga. Would that even 1 KO Dialga? That wouldn't even 1 KO Dialga. It would be 10 short, right? It would be 10 short from KO Dialga. I need the supers. And then I'm missing a fighting energy. Yeah, what type does grass take advantage of? For Kecleon to take advantage of. What's weak to grass? What's the point of playing the grass energy? There's gotta be something. But I have no idea what it is. Dark? Like Turbo Dark, I guess? The Stony Boy? You can beat Stone Journer. Okay. Fire is what for Dialga, I guess? I guess fire's for Dialga. I guess that makes sense. Fighting Fighting is for... You don't even want to KO an Arceus with this. I guess you could like use it on the Phalanx though. You could like put a basic energy then attach to fighting. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Makes sense. Stony Boy do be menacing. I don't know if we're trying to beat the Stony Boy though. I think we let the Stony Lad chill. Yeah, I'm kind of fine with like letting the Stony Boy beat us, to be honest. Looks like his given had one less Ultra Ball, which I guess is fine. Rock that. I also had one less Raihan. But I'm missing something then, actually. If I'd take both those out. I'm playing... I have too many of two things in here. I just don't know what it is, actually. No, I'm supposed to have one extra spot, actually. I do have one extra spot in here. Also, if anyone in chat has extra Blitzels and Zebstrika and Kecleon, that'd be dope, because apparently I don't have any. If anyone has any extras of those, that'd be great, because I do not, I don't have any Zebstrika, low on Blitzel, and no Kecleon. We have to attack with a... that's so weird. We have to attack with a Rapid Strike energy, a Rapid Strike Pokemon to actually trigger Zebstrika. Which like makes the first turn weird, right? I want to be able to use Spark Rush? Not really, no. It does make the first turn like weird. Keep calling? Yeah, I only play one Sobble though. I wonder if there should be like two Sobble, maybe more in here. We do have Tower of Water, so we can like retreat. Is there a Rapid Strike Pokemon that has a free cost attack? Then we could retreat to that turn one. Let me see. Hold up. I don't think there is, but there might be. Oh, is this guy worth playing? I just like gives us a 2-hit KO. I kind of like that actually. Let's do that instead of make that our extra poke. Yeah, is there a Rapid Strike Pokemon that can attack for free? I don't think there is, but I'm gonna take a look through. We'll see. What does this even do again? For each Rapid Strike Pokemon in play? Okay. Yo, this card. We had an idea for a deck going into NAIC, but it didn't work. We thought maybe it was possible that multi-shot star multiplied the amount of times you could use Passimian's effect and telescopic sights effect. So we are theorizing a build of a Starmie deck that you basically sent up Diancies in the active while you loaded up a Starmie with like 15 energy, and then you just board wiped them. But it didn't work because that's not how those cards work. But you have this stuff? Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, we were like theorizing a deck, but it doesn't work that way. Like telescopic sight and Passimian apply once for the Pokemon you attack. So we thought we were onto something for a little bit. It wouldn't have probably been that good anyways, even if it did work that way, to be honest, because there's like so many other things to have to worry about. But yeah, there's so many other things to like worry about. In terms of like stuff, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Like cross switchers started becoming popular and stuff at the same time, so I appreciate it, Willie. I appreciate it as well. Sims, but Willie's gonna make the hook up. I appreciate it though. I don't think I need another zebra. I do appreciate you going anywhere to help me out. I think I have a hollow one. Oh, I have 2 hollow ones now. Insane. All right, let's just try the list as it is. Except I cut the catchers for boss, and we put a 1 of Basculin in to just like set up a 2 KO on basically anything. I think for the most part, or it'll get close to a 2 KO on pretty much anything. Yo, appreciate the 24 months there, Timmy. Appreciate the support. Actually, no, this thing is gonna come up like 10 damage short to 2-hit KO anything, because this hits for 120. So this would be 150. So get to 270, 270. This thing actually just comes up short every time. Oh, that sucks. I almost kind of want to run 4 Sobble in here, but then they're just going to clog our hand in the late game. Like, I kind of want to run 4 Sobble. Like, I could cut double level ball and go up to 4 Sobble, but then it's going to clog our hand in the late game, which won't be good. Do you need Goon? Everything is 10 short. What else was 10 short? We were also theorizing something else. Yeah, but Goon in here is so bad. Maybe it's not that bad, though. Yeah, but everything's coming up 10 short, isn't it? If it comes up short, why not Yoga Loop? That's reasonable. Yeah, we could play a loop. Yeah, we could play a Yoga Looper. Let's just play it as is to begin with, though. I'll just do double Sobble. We could also try it with Inteleon as well. I think that'd be like reasonable to try this deck out with Inteleon. I don't know how good it's gonna be as is right now, but I mean, I guess we'll go first, right? We can set up for a turn to keep calling. Kecleon comes up short in this matchup. Let's pass. I played against this player so many times. LeBron ate you. What the heck just happened? Still have a research, all right. There we go. All right. Looking for the keep calling. Is Kecleon worth keeping around? Or am I just gonna try and keep calling to like triple phalanx? I want to research, I think, for sure. The question is just like, dude, I priced 2 phalanx. That's so dumb. Oh my gosh, that's so silly. Okay, so then we want to like, we definitely want to use Kecleon potentially. I actually kind of want to just like thin something out here, because I keep calling, we'll get the rest of it. If I grab something I want, then I don't thin it out. But I guess I'm not guaranteed to see an energy here. We're pretty likely though, right? So I don't actually want to put my phalanx in play because it could get boss KO. So we're gonna do this, and then keep calling out like triple zebras. I could get a backup Remoraid, to be honest, if they focus my artillery. Like, that sounds pretty reasonable, to be honest. So we could go like Blitzel into Kecleon for a KO, I guess. Or Zip Strike on my bed. I almost want to play one of the Rapid Strike energies. One of the um, what's it called? What's it called? Yeah, one of the spiral energies. Yeah, I almost want to play like one spiral. That way, that could be something we could find off of Octillery. But maybe 4 Rapid Strike energy is enough. I think I'm overvaluing Rapid Strike energy a little bit. Because like, it's obviously really good, but like, you don't need it. Also, is there a Rapid Strike Pokemon with free retreat? Is there a Rapid Strike Pokemon with free retreat that we could also have as like a constant pivot? Hoppip? But Hoppip only has 30 HP, right? I don't know if I want to play a Hoppip. It is true, Slap. It is true. Nothing has ever been truer. 40 HP? Oh, 40 HP. A little bit tankier. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it, though, right? It doesn't seem worth it. 40 HP is pretty low. Pretty soft. There's nothing else with free retreat that's a Rapid Strike Pokemon? Just that one? I mean, we do have 3 stadiums, but... Oh, what the heck? We just lose. I mean, I can KO this turn, theoretically. How would Spiral Energy work with Kecleon? I don't think it would. Um, yeah, it's basic energy. Oh no, wait, we can coordinated. We can Zebra Punch the. We have no basic energy in hand though. But we can actually punch this with Zebra. I didn't KO this. Oh, I needed the glasses. All right, we can see. I forgot we needed glasses there. I thought we just needed that. Oh man, this deck's gonna be rough to be honest. There's 4 glasses in the deck though. All right, we go back. I mean, we were gonna lose after that probably anyways. Like, Zebras could hit Duraludon, but they only hit Duraludon for 120, so it'd be like a 3-hit KO, which actually would work out to be honest in the end. But we would need. It would be like it wouldn't be likely for us to win. They would need like to heal once, and we just lose. We have to like constantly find rods and stuff. Plus, not 1-hit KO in the Arceus puts us behind in the prize exchange. Does it play Irida? No. Oh, I don't hate that idea to be honest. I don't hate the idea of that. But that's probably too slow, right? That's probably too slow. All right, winnable matchup if they don't get a KO. I think we have our tankiest starter in the active here. All right, please don't get the turn 1 knockout. Get the Octo Guy and glasses. Oh, I guess it could find glasses among other things. It would allow us like turn 1 set up the keep calling play as well. I mean, maybe it could maybe work. You don't know how the deck works though. You're not being very helpful there, Slap. All right, looks like we might get the first KO here though. I'm actually super excited to try out Reggie with gift energy now. Like, ever since I learned that that was a combo that was going to become a thing, like, I'm super hyped to try out gift energy Reggie now. Like, what if you just don't play supporters anymore? Like, and you just make it ridiculously turbo, and then gift energy is your, like, the main part of your draw engine. could see that working. That could be pretty cool. A 0 draw supporter deck. I don't know if you'd probably have to play some counter draw supporters, but not a whole ton. Maybe like 4 Marnie. All right, we got the first KO, or hopefully we'll get the first KO. Another Lynx is cool. Give him some cool glasses. I think we just, like, is there any way we drop? How did I only deal 90 damage? Oh, they have resistance of 30. I didn't realize they had resistance. Is Reggie with gift energy more exciting than Jim getting a new piece of equipment? That's pretty close. Like 50-50. What does gift energy do? When you get K, it's lucky egg on an energy. When you get KO'd, you get when you get KO'd, you get to draw up to 7 cards. You draw up to 7 cards. I don't even know if you have a choice, to be honest. But it works perfectly in Reggie because every one of the attackers in Reggie, it costs a colorless energy to attack with. So if you attack with Lecky or Reggie Rock or any of that, you end up with an energy still on your Pokemon. Or it's like a color. You can end up with a colorless energy on your Pokemon. This one will just be a trade fest back and forth, but we should just win in the end. I don't see. We could. I guess it is possible to whiff, but it's like super unlikely. I feel like, as long as we can start to find basic energy, which I guess would maybe become a problem. I can chain Phalanx for a little while. How do you deal with Archibald with the Palkia or with Arc Pikachu? You just beat it. I mean, it's unfavorable for Palkia, but Arc Peak is pretty close. Because you're just like you're both playing Pokemon that you kind of just hit each other with, and that's kind of it, to be honest. Yeah, you just. Oh, I do run Empoleon. Yeah, I do run Empoleon. I should definitely set up Empoleon. I should have set up Empoleon on this turn, probably, instead of Phalanx. I should have attached an Empoleon. I completely forgot about that. I can, like, Raihan it out later, though. Would single prize Rapid Strike Urshifu be in this deck? His attack hits a little bit harder. No, it's like another stage 1. You don't want to play another stage 1. Because you already have to play glasses anyway, so you may as well just rely on Phalanx to KO the Arceus. Not worth. I should have actually. Oh no, I didn't know I was a top deck in Grass Energy. I can't play as if I know I'm top deck in Grass. If we get a Raihan play though, we can. Yo, appreciate the 22 months there, Blown. Arc Peak into Arcturana is probably the most annoying matchup in existence. I mean, you mean like, what do you mean, Slab? I mean, I think the matchup is like fine. Arc Peak without Charon's Care, I think you're maybe unfavorable, but not by like a lot. It's like going first is just such an importance in the matchup, and you have draw power of B Barrel, so you have more access to boss. Boring. Oh, you said boring. I thought you said annoying. Did I read it as annoying? What was I gonna say though? Slap it. Oh, what was I gonna say? Fudge. Oh, if you have Charon's Care, you're favored. If you don't have Charon's Care, you're unfavored. I think not by a lot, one way or the other, but I think you're more favored than unfavored if you have Charon's Care. Well, what you do is Arc Peak is you just set up a bunch of attackers and run between them if you don't play Charon's Care. And even if you play Charon's Care, that's what you do anyways. You just make your opponent work hard for their prize cards. And Arceus Duraludon can't really do that. Like, you set up 3 attackers, and then your 3 attackers get KO'd. So I definitely think it's favored if you have Charon's Care. And if you don't have Charon's Care, it's probably close to 50-50. But Arc Duraludon might be favored. How many more attacks do I need? 4? I have 4 attackers set up already. I do kind of want to hit him with the Empoleon at some point, though. I need to hit out this hand hard, though. But Arc Peak is bad. Bro, I feel like there's like an Arc Peak cycle. And the Arc Peak cycle will probably end with Ancient Origins or Lost Origins. But I feel like I feel like there's an Arc Peak cycle of Arc Peak wins event. No one takes the deck seriously and thinks it. There's a large Arc Peak wins event. There's a large spike in Arc Peak being played in online tournaments. Then between that time and the next major tournament, everyone thinks Arc Peak is a meme and isn't a real deck. And then Arc Peak wins tournament and repeat. So that means Arc Peak is going to be slept on for Baltimore and it's just going to win the tournament again. Not because the deck's like inherently broken or anything, but it's just because no one respects it. Also, the deck's kind of broken, you know, to be honest. We can like thin a lot of dead cards out here. You never know when you want to keep balling. Zebra. And I should probably burn the level ball as well. There's nothing worth getting, right? I have very few outs to Empoleon now, but I think that's fine. My last Karina's focus. Oof. We're actually running out of attacks here. Okay. 1, 2. I do only need to attack like 2 more times, though. I need only set up 1 more attacker. Okay, I could go with Empoleon next turn now. But if I attack with Empoleon, I could just attack with a Zebra, though. If I attack with Empoleon and then they like have an out to Empoleon, I could lose the prize trade all of a sudden, to be honest. I don't know what out they would have to Empoleon, but they could have like a Canceling Clone or something. Aggressively mid-deck wins 2 biggest tournaments in the row. I mean, you don't have to apologize for making a joke, bro. A joke, bro. I'm sure the people who won the tournaments won't get offended. They ended up winning, so. It's like impossible to get like offended by someone saying your deck sucks. If you won the tournament, who cares? You won the tournament. It's like what's it called? Braden won Milwaukee Regionals with Arc Duraludon. Also say Arc Duraludon sucks, but I'm sure Braden's like, if Braden heard me say this, he's probably like, I don't care. I still won the event. Like, if you still won, you still won. Who cares? I think I prized my other Zebra. I don't remember, though. They could play catchers, rope, then boss. Yeah. Well, I haven't seen a catcher yet, so I don't think they play catchers. Oh, no, they do. Yeah, it's just we're not going to go about the route of Empoleon because we're ahead on the prize exchange, so we're just going to maintain our... We're just going to keep going. It's really stupid and toxic when they print cards weak to themselves. I mean, they haven't done that in a while. There have been some silly instances of that in the past, but I think there has been some times when it's probably been good that it was like that, to be honest. Because can you imagine, like, the X-Ball Mewtwo format? I don't know if anyone in chat actually played back then. Can you imagine the X-Ball Mewtwo format if there was nothing to check a big Mewtwo? Like, if Mewtwo wasn't weak to Mewtwo, like... Do you just, like, lose? So now we have 3 attackers set up. Like they just set up a big Mewtwo and then is the game just over? Oh no, I can't use oh my gosh, I can't use Raihan because there's no energy in my discard pile. Dude, I just threw. I don't even know if he can find me anything. It could just card an energy. I just got more glasses. I guess we're going out in style. Okay, so now I have to like let them KO this and retreat his Upstrike, then go in with Empoleon to have a chance now. Yeah, I was just gonna like Raihan to a Zebra there and then bench a Kecleon, Raihan to Kecleon, get a Rapid Strike energy attached to the active attack, but yeah, at least we're styling on him. At least we're styling on him. That's all we got though. I don't even know if the Empoleon will slow them down enough to let me win the game though, to be honest. Maybe. We might be able to get lucky here. We definitely have to get lucky now. Definitely have to get lucky. And I discarded my artillery pieces too, so I can't even set up another artillery. Gonna get tough. I wish this deck had like a little bit more access to like finding specific pieces. I could see it might be better to play this with Inteleon, to be honest. I could definitely see that. Like Irida plus Inteleon sounds like it could be pretty cool. Yeah, I could see Irida plus Inteleon being just that much better to play this deck. That much better of a way to play this deck. Oh, but I guess then we have Drizzile in play, which takes away from our Rapid Strike Pokemon, which makes Phalanx hard to use. That'd be kind of a L, I guess. Yeah, that'd be kind of an L, I guess. We could like net reset stuff. I mean, they definitely have catchers, but if they don't hit heads, Empoleon could still carry us here, I guess. Oh, they're burning catchers now, which is good. Let's go. Burn the catchers. Yes. Another Tails. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I guess if this thing could just want to KO us, right? They're doing 5, 150, then get to 180. Okay. Now I can Raihan. um do I want an energy or do I want a research? I don't want the option of Does having the option of boss really do anything? Not really. I could Marnie so it conserves the boss. Let's see here. Can still get awkward, but we'll take that knockout. I think this is fine, just to have an energy guaranteed. But then I'll need an energy on the next turn as well, right? I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So they can't use any abilities on the Soul Rocks. They can use the ability on Greninja. What else? What else am I afraid of here? I mean, that's it. They can hit me for 150 with this one. We attach attack. Then the next Lunatone. Uh, bench attach. I don't know. I think we'll be okay actually. Yeah, I don't think unless they can they could have canceling cologne. But being down 3 catcher and a boss, I think I'm pretty safe from the double gust happening. They might have like gust into gust. I wouldn't be like as surprised if they had that. Double gust happening probably is pretty unlikely being down so many. Um Double gust is pretty unlikely. I said it's possible. Choice belt. Okay, that's still not enough though. Waiting for that cologne. All right, how much is that? 6, 7, 2. Oh no, that KOs. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I didn't expect to get the KO'd. I guess they just win then, right? I don't think I'm miscounting. That seems like 7 to me. Yeah. L. Pack opening? No, I'm gonna do a little bit later. The list will always be in the Discord. It'll be on the Discord or it'll be on screen on the prize tracker. We should have won that one though. I definitely misplayed really bad in the middle of game. I definitely misplayed really bad in the middle of that game. Should have had him. Should have had him. Sorry, we'll get him next time. Are these foulings going on like a grocery run? They got a bunch. They only got food. Food. That one back there has food. She's carrying food. Azul's gonna get an error box, but the error box is gonna have a Drapion V in every pack. I guess I'll be prepared for the Mew matchup. Also, I don't think people understand like. All right, so I don't know if Drapion's gonna like completely kill Mew, but like I saw some people on Twitter being like, Drapion's not that good against Mew. Drapion is an insanely good against Mew. It is like absurdly good against Mew. Um, Counter cards like Drapion are absurd. Uh, like Mew can still go 2/2/2, I guess, but in like some decks, it's just gonna Lost City. Lost City is not a. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to use Drapion twice. Just using Drapion once is absurd. Nothing goes wrong with Mightyena. Mightyena is not Drapion. They are not the same card. Mightyena is not even close to as good as Mew is. It's not even remotely close. So to even utilize Mightyena, you have to attack with something else first because Mightyena only triggers when Mew VMAX is in play. It's a stage 1 that is only good in one matchup. Drapion is just absurd. Like it's Drapion is like actually absurd. And Lost City might be good in Mew as like a kind of answer to it, but it's like not gonna be like what are we up against here? Bulk? It's not gonna be like that good. We need to get Manaphy for this matchup. I think I should prioritize Manaphy here actually. How many would I need to actually get the KO here? 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't even get the KO. That sucks. I need to attack with this to like trigger Blitzel. Also, like, Mana View is more important, so it's like fine. $10 damage short. Drapion is also good against Urshifu and Single Strike if they ever comes back. Yeah, it also just wait. I mean, it's not that good. I thought it was like, oh yeah, it's also Psychic type, but it's not Psychic type. It's like not that good against either of those decks, to be honest. Like, okay, isn't it weak to fighting? I actually don't know what it's weak to. But yeah, the Drapion is like actually absurdly strong against Mew. Like, you can literally just auto win the prize trade now against Mew so easily. If you just take the first knockout on like a one prize Pokemon, that's it. You just go KO that. Drapion KOs a VMAX on the following turn, then you KO a Genesect. Or if you KO Mew V or a Genesect, then you just go KO that, Drapion KO, and then boss KO. The game's over. Like, Drapion is actually absurdly strong. And the possibility to use it twice in a ton of decks is actually also insane. Like, the possibility to use it twice, the Drapion twice, makes it even that much scarier. And yes, you can play Lost City, but then how many Lost City are you playing? Are you just playing one? You're not going to always have it with the turn they use the Drapion, right? Might be able to find it. If you play two, you probably will have it. That probably will shut it down. But even just the attack of it once is, like, insane. The card is definitely absurd. It's definitely absurd. People are trolling for thinking it's not that good. Ugh, wow. Now this hand is absurd. The awful. Let's go get another Blitzel. No, I have to attack with a Rapid Strike Pokemon. No! Oh my gosh, because I can't attack this turn. I actually can't attack with Blitzel next turn. It's like a snowball effect. So I think there should be a free attacking. I mean, that wouldn't even solve my situation here. Nothing solves my situation here. I'm just getting bodied. Yeah, nothing solves the situation for me. Just getting farmed. Is it the hand that's awful? I mean, the hand is definitely awful. Maybe is the deck awful? Maybe as well, but Cuphead on expert mode? No, I haven't even finished Cuphead on baby mode. Actually, I don't know what mode I was playing it on, but it definitely wasn't the hardest mode. You damage to your own bench. You think Radiant Heatran would work well with Drapion? I mean, no, because you still have to get a fire energy. You still have to get 3 energy on it. Think they'll ever reprint weakness card? I don't know. I don't know. That is a pointless question. Streaming stuff like Cuphead or other games? I definitely plan to. I was actually looking at some games earlier today. Little Nightmares or whatever looks cool. Actually, maybe we'll stream that. Maybe I'll just stream other games on Tuesday next week, to be honest. 'Cause I'm kind of burnt out of this format. Wednesday, I still want to do a final Decks at a Discord stream. Bro, this is... Dude, stop. Stop! Ugh, this is so bad. Oh my gosh. I have to target those. Who plays Avery in here, man? Yeah, like Little Nightmares is looked like a pretty cool game. I was looking at that earlier, and then there's a game coming out that's basically Dead Space. It looks like, but it's not Dead Space. But it was made by the person who made Dead Space, so I kind of want to play that when it comes out. I forget what it's called. Something Protocol, but that game looks cool. I'm definitely gonna try that when it comes out. And apparently they're like remaking Dead Space. I guess we'll just coordinated bolt into coordinated bolt knockout. Oh, none of these are good cards. All right. Only doing 60. That's so bad. That's so bad. Little Nightmares is a ton of fun. Yeah, it looked pretty good. And then yeah, the other game was something Protocol. Oh, yeah, it looks like Dead Space, but it's not Dead Space. But it's made by it's made by the person who made Dead Space. I'll probably give that a try. But that doesn't come out until like December, so. All right, I think we're losing this, to be honest. I think we're gonna lose this game. We're out of zebras, so. Oh wait, no, we're not. I have no basic energy. I was gonna like maybe or try and ordinate around this time, but I have no basic energy in the discard pile, so. This has been like this has been rough. This has been really rough. This has been bad. This has been bad. I feel like it was like not super likely to draw as bad as we did though to begin with though. So I feel like I don't know, we can make a comeback still. Callisto Protocol is not Dead Space, neither is that other game. Wait, what is the other game? The other game is the other game I was talking about. Yeah, Callisto Protocol. That's the game. That's the name of the game. Where do you find all of these deck lists? And also, you should try an only Kecleon kind of Pog. It's not Pog enough though. Does that actually make you attack for? That would make you attack for more damage, right? Oh no, because you don't always have like. It's only with Zapdos, but Zapdos would fix your math for that matchup, for the Palkia matchup. I guess you can get this knockout. You find like a rod. Okay. This. I mean, how do we win this game? We're just all in on this final zebra, right? I think so. I just need that. I could have Ultra Balled for the Octillery now, but I don't know. I kind of want to keep the options around. Been drawing bad? I've not been drawing great. What's up, all pros? Were you just copying me, Slap? Is that what your message was? Were you just copying what I was saying? Is that what your message was there? You believe in the deck? I mean, there's nothing to believe in. The deck's definitely not good. Like, there's nothing to believe in, right? The deck is bad. The deck is 100% bad. It's not. There's nothing to like. I was copying Donkey. Oh, is that what? Is the Donkey make a video recently about it? Anything for the polls, or is that later? Yeah, I haven't opened. I haven't opened up the. Man, maybe I should have got the Octillery. Now I'm regretting not getting Octillery. I don't want to get it because like if they replace my stadium like they did. Ooh, I got him. So I didn't get a lot though. You appreciate the gifted sub there, Victor. Over to the Alaskan Hero. I believe in this deck as well. Guys, there's nothing to believe in. The deck is bad. There's nothing to believe in. The deck is bad. It's like confirmed bad. That's fine though. You can still have fun with a bad deck. There's no faith needed to be had here though. All right, well, if they have boss energy, we do just lose, I think. Yeah, if they just kill the zebra, I think it's over. Unless they bench Crobat to get there, then we could top deck boss. How do I not have the will to open packs? How do I have the will to not open packs? I don't know. I've opened a lot of packs in my days. What's that? Arc Intel is bad now? Arc Intel has been bad. Arc Intel has been bad since Palkia came out, to be honest. Arc Intel has probably been, and even I've thought it's better than it is for periods of that time. But I'm pretty sure Arcantilian has just literally been a bad deck since since then probably. Can I win it all? They can still put Crobat down, I guess. But I have no hope if they don't put down a Crobat. And when most of the time when I call a deck like truly bad, it's like when I don't even think that there's like a meta that could save the deck, basically. Like there's not even a meta that could be good enough for the deck to be good, basically. You worry that Lost Origins won't switch to the format as much as people hope? I mean, but like, who cares? Like, why worry about that? Like, why even think about that? So bad it's not even an option on the tier list. Yeah, it's not even a tier list option deck. Yeah, like, but like, why care or worry about how much the deck will actually change the format? It's like irrelevant. No Marshadow in here. Is that worth it? Oh, I guess we could do that instead of keep calling, but then it doesn't fill up our bench. Early on when you had an issue with Arcantel not doing anything for the entire game. I just find this format really stale. I mean, sure, but like, what is like thinking or worrying about any of that? It doesn't accomplish anything. Like, nothing changes. Like, what you're saying could be true, but like, also, why? Like, either it will or it won't. Why care? Like to be honest, why care? Like, just let the next set come out and just see what happens, and either it'll be good or it'll be bad. To be honest, I could KO this. Actually, could I? I think I could, yeah. Why care about the health of a game you enjoy? Weird take. I didn't say care about the health. I mean, care about, like, obviously you want the game to be better, but also, like, why care? I mean, to be honest, even at that point, why care? Because, like, it's not going to change anything. Like, no one in chat's in a position to change the outcome of Pokemon. I mean, they could pull off a what's it called next turn, to be honest. Keep calling with a Rapid Strike energy feels weird, but it's actually not that bad, to be honest, I don't think. Oh my gosh, I just double spinned. Yeah, like if you can't actually affect the health of the game. I don't know, maybe that's a maybe that is a bad take. I mean, like having like a preemptive opinion just feels bad. Like caring if Giratina is going to be good or bad before it comes out, or if something could be broken or won't be broken before knowing. I guess that's kind of what I mean. Worrying about it before we freaking know, right? Like having an opinion on the current meta and format makes sense because it exists, but like why preemptively have an idea of something that we have no like no, like we just have no idea. Just wait until it drops. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, there's no point in thinking about it ahead of time. Like whatever asks me like oh, what do I think the top 3 decks for Lost Origins format will be, or do I think it'll be a good format or a bad format? It's like I don't know. Who cares? Like we'll figure it out when it happens. But if you ask me about current format stuff, I'll have an opinion on it because I've been there, right? I have an experience with the current format. I have no clue about the future format. Okay, let's do this correct this time. I'm thinking another zebra here. Okay, now we're looking good. Yo, appreciate the 9 months there, Jagger. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like stuff we don't know yet, right? It's one thing to say, you know, the current state of the game is bad, but it's another thing to say the future state of the game is also going to be bad without having been there. I think I should just wait to rod this stuff back, to be honest. So we can just like do this. I'll even save the energy so that way I have a constant pivot. And now we can go like rod back the Zeb Striker line and then level ball for a Zebra or a Blitzel, and then now we even got the energy, so we're chilling. What do you think, Sardi? What's a Sardi? Oh wait. Sartry? I have no idea who that is. Should I know who that is? Sartry? Should I search out the Zebra before I research? I guess I do kind of want to win this term. Sardi. Oh, that's what I said to begin with. I thought you were telling me how to pronounce their name. I was like, what? I thought it was Sartry. Glasses? Bro, we never get the glasses. We do have a lot of zebras to chain out of the sand though, so that's good. I actually don't even want to attack with a zebra next turn though. I kind of want to attack with something else. I don't really have anything else to attack with. We could phalanx, I guess. I've been to the future. It's a good format. Good to know. It's good to know. And actually, to be honest, as far as like health of the format or the game goes, like just to talk to that point, not to like specifically respond to your comment about being concerned with the health of the game. I also just wouldn't worry about that until we see what EX format is like, because like based on what we saw from the based on what we saw from Worlds with the preview of what they say they want to do with the format and stuff. I think that's when we can like expect to see like a bigger change in the game, in the way they want to structure it to become a different game based on what they basically said at Worlds. So that's another reason I just wouldn't worry about state of the game currently at all until EX format. Like if Lost Origins format is the worst format we've ever seen, I wouldn't worry about it. Like I would just be like, all right, that sucks, but I'm not gonna draw too many conclusions until we see what they come up with for EXs. Because like I mean that seems like that's the point where they're trying to make like an actual fundamental change in the game is like EX is on. So let's see what they come up with. Rapion V-Star is going to be too cracked. It's going to be pretty cracked. I agree. It's going to be... That card is kind of scary. Very cracked deck. Darkness Ablaze format gone too soon. Rip Darkness Ablaze. What if there's never another good format like... oh, you're just saying the same thing. Did Vivid Voltage even change anything? I don't even remember. Did Vivid Voltage even change the format really at all? I forget what came out in Vivid Voltage. We got like Big Peak and stuff. Got Big Peak. Man, I'm scared of the weather this week. It's supposed to get to 112 degrees, I think, later this week. I just wanted to check it again. I think it's supposed to get to 112 degrees on like Tuesday or something. Maybe I just won't even stream Tuesday. Maybe it'll be too hot in my room to stream, to be honest. You appreciate the 42 months there, Katron. If there's never another good card like a tournament, people start playing hammers again then. Is that when the hammer started? Maybe that is when hammer started. Yeah, it's supposed to be 112 on Tuesday. Sheesh. Bro, I thought we were nearing the end of summer, bro. I hate September because whenever I think of September, I think it's supposed to be past summer. Like when I think of summer, I think July, August. September takes forever for it to for summer to leave. It just feels like a month of like the whole month is summer leaving, but it never actually gets colder until October. I hate it. September feels like an endless extra part of summer that no one wants, but it's just kind of there. They should just cancel September and just make like a really long October. That would be kind of busted. Like, what if we just had October 2 instead of September? But all the October things come with it. Yo, we leveled up. Let's get it. February's the worst month. No, February's fine. It's like an extended winter. So is Halloween in October too? I mean, we can like figure that out. To Oct, to Tober. Winter sucks? No, winter's pretty good. That's trolling. Winter is good because it's not as good as fall, but it's less hot than summer. It's definitely an upgrade. This hand sucks. There's nothing good about this hand. Which months of the year are S tier? October, April, March, October, November. Those are the S tier months. But I've never experienced April in California, so I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. Yeah, so October, November, and then and honestly, to be in California, October, November, December, January, February, March, April are probably all S tier months. Create months. All right, We'll do a month. We're gonna get farmed. I need to like hit. Maybe we have to hit him with a spinning attack next turn. Exactly, Akka. Beach volleyball in the sand all summer is great, but you're a fan of that activity. You're not a fan of, but the rest of the summer sucks. Hanging out by the beach is one thing, but you can't do that 24/7. That's why October's the best, because it's enjoyable 24. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's enjoyable 24/7. March and October are the best months. They're pretty good ones. I think November is debatably better than October, depending on where you live, though. I feel like sometimes it doesn't get cold fast enough. You love the heat? I hate the heat. It's a California mindset, not a Midwest mindset mentality. Wait, what mentality? The beach mentality? Dude, just what I wanted. A second Kecleon. AC Heat also Azul moves to California. Yeah, but the heat here, I'd rather live in California's heat than like Boston's heat, bro. Or actually the Midwest. It's so humid. It's actually not that humid in Indianapolis compared to Boston. It's way more humid in Boston. So bad. Just like heat, there's a difference between heat and humidity. Heat is fine, but it's still bad no matter where you live until you head up further north. And it gets better. I mean, maybe I should head up north. Catch me living in Portland next year. Oh, sheesh. The Empoleon start? Oh, what? The Empoleon start? Let's go! Literally genius strategy here by opening Empoleon. I just pass. I could have got the rem rate down. I could get hit for 200 damage here, or 100 damage here, actually, to be honest. Missing an energy attachment here, it makes this like not that good if they actually attack me with the Lecky here, to be honest. It makes it pretty subpar to have opened Empoleon. Yo, push it to 26 months there, Jake. Finds out about... Twitch chatter finds out about Roman calendar. That's funny. Live look at Twitch chatter finding out about Roman calendar. All right, so I think I should bench some stuff here. Start getting him to look stylish. Yeah, if I topic energy, I might have bossed there actually. We really need an energy here though, so I'm gonna research. Dude, that is so unfortunate. Do we just lose? Like, how do I win now? Oh, brother. Oh, bother. Oh, we're gonna get bodied. Karina would have hit energy. True. I should just like bench Remoraid turn one, to be honest. Then I would have whiff energy this turn. Whiffing energy this turn is extremely bad. Did they use the Pokestop? Looks like they did. It's a pretty lucky Pokestop. They just only milled energy there, it looks like. I wasn't really paying attention on their turn, but that's like pretty clean. Maybe I should just boss return, to be honest. Boss and then bench Remoraid pass. That seems so much worse than doing the play I did, though. I don't know. We'll see how they do this turn. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, 0 card hand. Dealing 40 damage. Okay, I think we can handle this scenario. I think we can handle this situation. They're literally gonna top deck research on me. I can smell it. Now, should I go for a Karina's focus here? Or I'm like thinking, do I go for the Karina's focus or do I just get the energy? There's 7 energy in the deck. 33 card deck drawing 5. Research. No, yeah, research is definitely the play. Oh, they can't even. Oh my freaking gosh, bro. Come on. That's so frustrating. That's annoying as hell. Fuck, man. I'm just gonna lose. Yeah. It went from like so bad because we opened Napoleon to so good because we're up against Reggie to whiff turn 1 energy to whiff turn 2 energy to now lose to Reggie because we whiff turn 1 energy and turn 2 energy. Sag. Yeah, there's like no way we win the prize trade if they like get to the point where because they can like attack with Reggie Rock, Reggie Steel. Like there's too many Reggies. Jan also means one in ancient Egypt. Egyptian? Does it actually? Or is this just are you just saying things, Slap? Like Slap might just be saying things here. Is Slap spewing? Alright, do they have an energy and a net? Do I lose? Even worse, they have a choice belt. Wait, they might not have the net though. They might have the net. Nope, they got the net. So do I just lose? I can knock out this Reggie with... I can recover Empoleon, actually. I can recover Empoleon with Rod and then Raihan to it later. Okay, so I guess that becomes my out. It's kind of in despair here for a second, but there is an out. There's a Raihan. A Fire, Grass, Water. What does this weak to? Grass? I just want to have somewhere to put the evolution, to be honest. Only one Karina. It's fine. So we can just like keep focusing Leckies down, I guess. That can be our play here. We got the Raihans. Then we need to get the Rod and the way to... Oh, I could have actually started using Pokestop to be honest. I should have used Pokestop this turn. I need to find Quick Ball or Ultra Ball and Rod. Mistake. We'll use it next turn. Slap meta manipulating gamer with Dialga hype. Now this. It's pretty misinformation on the internet. Is gamer gonna play Dialga now too? Everyone's on Dialga. Everyone's Dialging. I guess we can attack. No, I may as well attack with Zebstrika here actually, because Zebstrika gets the K. I don't know why they're prioritizing Regieleki here. That seems so weird. They could have attacked with like Regirock. I guess the rock could be prized, but maybe they didn't realize they could attack with Regirock, and they think they have to attack with Regieleki. They might have even been able to. No, yeah, they could have attacked with Gigas as well. I guess yeah, the Gigas is here. Gigas, Steel, Drago. They could have attacked with Steel as well. Steel knocks this thing out. No. They have Steel. When will people play Dialga in Baltimore? Wasn't that like one of your favorite decks going into like one of the regionals? I could actually do this. I can grab Rod. Yeah, grab Rod. Patch that. Rod. Oleon. I still get another one of these just in case. Oh, but I can't retreat again. Ugh. No, I can't. 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 Because I can retreat into the Empoleon and then Raihan to the Empoleon. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. They're down 2 boss, I think. 2 boss, 2 Rod. I mean, it depends what they attack with here, though, because they could attack with Gigas and then Empoleon doesn't do anything. Could Phalanx KO it, I guess. And we'll see what they attack with here. I guess we'll see what they choose to attack with. They might not have. They might have to go with the Drago though, because they are down. Only 2 net. Well, now I lose my Raihan. It's still possible to pull off the attack though, I guess. I need to get a Raihan though. That's pretty unlikely actually. Oh, got the Raihan. Wait, is that all I needed? Yeah, that's all I needed. Okay, we can pull off the attack. We'll see what they get to attack with though here. Okay. Empoleon's back on the menu. What do we got left for energy? Only 1 Rapid Strike energy. This time, this game truly has kind of been a whirlwind of emotions. I think I'm going to put the energy on the Manaphy, to be honest. Because Manaphy is the only thing that can't retreat currently. If they just like tried to boss stall something. Like this can always find the stadium to retreat any of these. Having to move an energy with Empoleon kind of sucks, to be honest. Like that kind of sucks. Like having to move an energy. They have another choice belt plus energy attachment for the Lecky. I don't really want to see that. Dialgo's the most fun in deck at standard. It's not particularly close. Winning is fun. You're not wrong. I don't know if Dialga's the most fun deck in the standard format. I think Urshifu's more fun than Dialga. Urshifu's the deck I want to play at Baltimore. If I just give up on the Mewtwo matchup and the Mew matchup and then the Mew v Union matchup, then I would play Urshifu. I guess I also lose the Dialga matchup, to be honest. You lose to a lot of things as Urshifu. But you beat, I mean, I think you beat more of the things than you lose to them, except for Mew. Let me find more energy. This one I'll move to a Zebstrika. I mean, we should just win, right? They have an 8-card, they have an 8-card deck left and have seemingly no options. So I'm pretty sure we do just win. I don't know what they would be looking for here. You KO multiple Snorlaxes at once. I guess that is true. What happens if they just have a Miltank? You can't KO the Miltank at multiple Miltanks at once. Just like ping through those things. Attack with quick shooting. This is not terrible though. You just need to get to quick shooting fast. And maybe it's not that bad. It's definitely unfavorable. Lapras shots for fusion? No. That's Lapras shot is copium for sure. 100% cope. Is there some Pokemon you could just like play to beat? Is there like a single Pokemon you could just play? Am I going to Baltimore? Yeah. I'm going to everything as far as right now goes. I'm planning to go to everything. I'll definitely probably go to everything up to the end of the year. And then I'll see about next season. Have you tried it? Works like 50% of the time? Nah, that's definitely cope. Wouldn't they silent spam to nets to switch Miltanks? No, you can 1k on Miltank with quick shooting plus attack with quick shooting. You can go quick shooting, net quick shooting, attack, quick shooting, knockout. Yellhorn the Mewtwo. But they just PCL. Yellhorn punch, PCL, lose. I guess if they don't play PCL, you'd get them. Yeah, if they don't have PCL, you'd get them. Most of them have the PCL though. Same 60? I mean, I don't know. What are you gonna play with Urshifu? PCL over Cook? I mean, I would probably play a 1-1 split. Probably Copium. I mean, it makes your win percentage against every other deck so much less to like try and fit all that stuff in for that matchup though. Because it's not just Oral Choreo. It's a bad starter. Drapion V and then it's fine. Yeah, once we get Drapion V, then it's fine. But who knows what else comes out of the new format to potentially stop Urshifu. See about next season or next year. I just don't know if I'm gonna go to everything next year. I know I'm gonna go to everything this year. I just don't know if I'm gonna go to everything next year. My favorite thing is when Azul tries to convince chat taking an auto loss is fine. It's definitely fine. Except like Gudra maybe. Yeah, I don't know how you'd ever beat Gudra. You just don't do enough damage. You definitely lose to Gudra. UIC? I don't know. It's next year. That's what I said. I said I don't know about anything next year. You can't really 1 KO and there's plenty of squishy comfy to loop. That's true, yeah. I mean, I really want to play Urshifu for. I don't even remember what I changed about the list. I really want to play Urshifu for Baltimore. That's definitely my favorite deck right now. But the Mew matchup is just abysmal. Like I would definitely play it. I wouldn't play it trying to tech for the Mew matchup. I already think you need to play. You already need to be like super consistent to beat Palkia consistently. So. All right, I'm not even gonna try and play against the Ralladon again. It's terrible. Appreciate the 41 months there, Pete. Yeah, this is what I would play if I'm gonna not be scared of Mew. I would just play this 60 prop. I don't even know if I would change anything to be honest. I don't think I would change anything. I would just play that 60. If I didn't even mean to queue up a game. I guess we're playing Urshifu now. I'm gonna queue up a game with Rapid Strike box again. All right, I guess we're doing this again. The Melanie package? No, Melanie's terrible. It doesn't do anything. It's literally pointless with Manaphy in the format. It's just a bad way to play the deck. Wow, you're right, Soda. Baltimore's a fake regional. Bro, I hit Dragapult, bro. Not even the ladder wanted me to be playing this deck right now. Turbo Palk with Pokestop now? I'm definitely not gonna 60 match 60 with you then. That deck sucks. There ain't no way it works. Dude, I queued up the wrong deck at Rapid Strike box. This is where Dark Kecleon comes useful. Exactly. We didn't have Dark Kecleon there. Now we have Dark Kecleon. Am I taking an auto loss to Palt though? Yeah, I'll take the auto loss to Palt. That's fine. If I play against Palt, that's so be it. So be it. That one I am fine losing to. Danny House is gonna fly over from Europe for Baltimore regionals, man. I don't think so. I don't see that happening. Taking for ball is just not playing at bottom tables. Yeah, every deck is already teched to beat Pult. Actually, I would probably bet there's gonna be 0 Dragapult at Baltimore. I would make that bet that there's gonna be 0 Dragapult VMAXs at Baltimore. I don't think that's actually unreasonable of a bet. If someone wants to take that bet, I'll take that bet against someone. 0 Dragapult VMAX. I don't know how we would be able to confirm that because it probably wouldn't be on like the final metagame spreadsheet, but like Paul just to prove me wrong. And how much you're willing to bet? Well, I'm not gonna bet. I'm not gonna bet enough for you to make your way over here and play it. Well, no, we can't. I can't bet too much. You guys are just trying to game the system. I actually can't. No, I do play the fire energy. I can KO that. I actually can KO that. We do play the fire energy in here. We came prepared for the Zarude V matchup. I'll bet a sub that there'll be 1 Pult in Masters. All right, sounds good, Owen. I bet you 1 plane ticket from Seattle to Baltimore. Someone will play it. Now, are you going to become the person who plays it, Mello, or are you just going to hope that someone will play it? Like, if I took that bet, would you... I'm not going to actually take the bet, but if I actually took the bet, would you then play Dragapult just to show up the event to play Dragapult? Or would you just hope that someone else does? 0 Palkia in top 8 in Baltimore? That doesn't seem super unreasonable. You can get CP with Paul. Has anyone ever done well with a random evolution in their deck? That's a good question. I don't know. Like, what do you mean? Like an evolution they could not play? I've done that before at a League Cup. Someone paid for my entry fee for me to do that at a League Cup. I think it was a League Cup or a League Challenge. Like, I'll pay for your entry fee if you play this random Charizard in your deck. I was like, all right. Oh, it was a Dragonite. It was a Dragonite. I don't know if anyone has ever like done like top 8 at a regional. Maybe like an older region. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. Put me a deck for a challenge once, but I think everything was playable if I remember correctly. K-Tron Zam and Paul doesn't count. No, that doesn't count. Top 8 a regional. Bro, now I want to do that. I know online is... Yeah, but the what's it called wasn't completely useless. Zam Center wasn't completely useless, so that doesn't count. That can't count. Because the Zam Center wasn't completely useless. Which is close to completely useless. Yo, look at the symmetry of the board there. You appreciate that Prime sub there. I have no idea to pronounce your name, but I appreciate the sub. Welcome to the Rat Pack. Or a lot of cake, but we got plenty of mustard. What's even gonna be? I don't even know what the plan is gonna be here. We gotta get the KO with Phalanx, I guess. That'll be the plan. This guy weak to fighting as well. Yeah. Okay. So we need to find. It's actually gonna get tough from here, though, to be honest. Get the last 2 knockouts is gonna be tough. Top deck Ultra Ball would have been nice. They like get Ultra Ball. I'm getting freaking Zebra Swarmed. I need to keep up the symmetry, integrity of the board. Oh, I don't have the glasses, bro. I thought I had the KO there. I literally thought that Phalanx just KO'd Arceus. I'm not gonna lie. That is not how it works. I don't even know how I win from here now, to be honest. I don't even know how we're going to get the dub. I think we just lose. Needing to have the glasses, like this is already hard enough. Like this is hard enough. Getting a Phalanx with this energy, and then we have to 5 Rapid Check Pokemon. That's hard. I'm not gonna lie, that's like super hard. But then also needing glasses on your Phalanx. That's where it gets a little bit more. That's like too much. That's like too much right there. That's like too difficult. That just makes things too hard. The fuck needs glasses? Oh wait, they don't KO us though. We're chilling. Hold up. I take it back. We're big chilling. Be a decent strat in the Diamond and Pearl area with Dusknoir if your opponent thought you played it. That's actually what my brother did with. So in Luxchamp, people would routinely play. In Luxchamp, you'd routinely play a stage 1 line to counter their Mew. The Mewtwo level X. Mewtwo level X said it couldn't be hit by basic Pokemon, and SP Pokemon were all basics. So what they would do is like people would play like in our area in the seniors division. People would play Mewtwo level X in their SP decks. So what you would do is you'd set up Mewtwo level X, and then you'd scoop up net all of your SP Pokemon off your bench, and then you'd only have the Mewtwo level X, and you'd win because they can't KO that. But if you had anything on your bench, they would KO all those things until they could win the game or until you'd have no bench. So you do that, and then my brother just played a basic. He didn't actually play the stage 1 line. He just played just the basic. So he just benched the basic, and then they would have to bench other Pokemon because if he has the stage 1, then he beats them. And everyone would just assume if you play the basic, you have the stage 1. If I top deck Raihan, I can actually use this. I did not top deck Raihan. So we can go this. I actually don't want to put this in play because I want to be able to get this off this if they go KO that. So I think I can just go research. I did not get the Raihan. Wait, did I have Glasses Boss? Did I have... No, I didn't have Glasses. But now I have Glasses Boss KO this next turn. I thought I had that in the last hand, so I was just like, what the heck? What am I doing? I do have Glasses. Oh, I need the energy and a switch card. No, wait, I need the fire energy specifically. It's in there. Okay. So if you can't do 160 damage, does this deck just heal infinitely? It does, right? Wasn't Oxy level X good to KO Mewtwo? No, because it was still a basic. Level X's are basics. Yeah, level X's are just basics that are shiny. Oh, they don't KO us. This is so dumb. The fact that they don't KO us is so dumb. Oh. I think I actually want to go this route. Because this is the harder play to pull off, I think, of the two. Kecleon, I can like play a draw supporter to try and pull it off right now until they boss KO it, I guess, but they haven't done that yet. It's gonna be hard to pull off now, to be honest, though. Could let you Luxury KO the basic Mewtwo before it evolves. Yeah, you could KO the. That's like a hard play to set up, but yeah, you could have that play. You try and KO. You can try and KO before it evolves, but it had like 120 HP or 110, I think. I don't remember. It was a tank. So I need glasses to KO. I don't want to show. I don't want to show them the fire energy because I don't want them to think about that thing as a threat. Oh, there's nothing to grab there. I was gonna look for a stadium. Well, if I just attach to the Kecleon. Why not boss the Guru? No, I should have. I forgot it was weak to fighting, to be honest. I should have boss Guru and held the glasses. Yeah, I should have boss Guru. I forgot it was weak to fighting in the moment. Basically only at 90. Oh, what the heck? He's soft. You could just get that with a Garchomp snipe plus a ping. The Pokemon Rumble Mewtwo with 100 HP? I mean, it sounds like that was the better Mewtwo. It's so funny how their deck just doesn't do any damage. Like, if I couldn't KO them, they do win eventually, but they just don't do damage. They do 100 damage. The attacks on the 90 HP are good. The Rumble one is terrible. How good were the attacks, though? Because it's all about just getting out to level X. Yeah, how good were the attacks? It's all about getting out to level X, isn't it? Best support Pokemon in TCG history. All right. And remember that book on Pokemon TCG? It came out with Toxic promo that was actually good. Yeah, that was the hardest promo to ever get was Toxic Croak promo. I think back in the day, Europeans couldn't even get it, so like people who had friends in America, had them send them Toxic Croak promos. Either they didn't have it in Europe, or it was like super hard to get, but it was still a playable card. All right, we'll do these tier. I'll be right back, and then we'll do these tier lists. I'll be right back, chat. All right. All right, so let's hit these. Got a couple tier lists to do, and then let's open some Lost Origins. Okay. All right. So first we got the months tier list, and December's A, April is A, because it can get kind of hot towards the end of April, like too hot. August, D tier. July, D tier. September is C tier. It starts to cool off for part of it. October, S. January, hit them with wait. No, it's February. This is January. I just saw the U airy at the end. February's still A though. January A. June is B tier. May is no wait. September is no. September is no. Does September C? Yeah, September C. September C. I don't know why I second guessed myself there. S. November, October. Yeah, November, March. Might do like that. What is usually colder, December or February? What's usually colder, September or February? February's colder in most places. Then we'll go like December. Yeah, that's it. Cold months, super cold months are A because it's still better than hot. But January's a boring month, but it's not hot. It's cold. January's a boring month. It's after everything good happened. Bro, you got to make the good things happen. The good things are what you make happen. Yeah, so hot months, D tier, garbage. September, still kind of hot, but it starts to get cold, so it's not terrible. So C. June, to be honest, is pretty trash. May is like the bridge. May is the bridge between, or is the start of the heat, but it's not terrible yet. So we'll put May in B. Maybe there's just nothing in B, and then May is like also C. Yeah, June is yeah, maybe May is also a C tier, but it's not too hot in May, to be honest. Like May's not that hot, especially here in Cali. So we'll leave May at B. April is okay. It's not too cold, not too hot. February, January, cold months. Cold is good. And then not too cold, but cold. October, December, November, March. I mean March and December are pretty cold, but like it's like fine. July and August best because you get time off work. Yeah, but it's not even worth it at that. It's so hot. It's not even worth it to get the time off work. You may as well just go back to work. It's gonna feel like you're working. You may as well just stay working. At least you get paid for actually working as opposed to being off and feeling like you're working. Month's too hot. August is, yeah, but it's not like what you do during the month. It's just the month. I guess you could rank them that way. By like what you do. You could rank those months by what you do during those months. But I hate, dude, London wasn't miserable because of the weather, but it was also like not super enjoyable because of the weather, to be honest. It's like annoying. Oh yeah, I saw Gabe. Or it's not tomorrow, I think it's Tuesday, but same difference. Our power grid might shut down. I mean, I'm fine with that. I was thinking of just like taking Tuesday off and sleeping the whole day. It's supposed to be 100 and 115 or 112 or something on Tuesday. Open packs? No, we haven't opened any packs yet. Yeah, I live in California. Apart from holidays and events, just the weather, man. Well, I mean, so much of like I hate the hot so much that that's all I need to really for me to rank the months personally. To be honest, is literally just the weather of the during the months. That's all I need to rank the months is the weather during the months. To be honest, if the power shuts off, you've got no AC, then you die. Well, I'll just go into the pool. I'll just go hang out in the pool until night. I'm chilling. The water park on Tuesday. To be honest, I'm probably down. I'm down. If it's gonna be, oh, it's gonna be packed, bro. It's gonna be packed. I'm just gonna hang out in the pool here, to be honest. On Tuesday, if the power grid does shut down for whatever reason, I'll just hang out in the pool. I think London was too hot or too cold. Too hot. It was just like it was muggy and hot. London was great the last 2 times I was there, but that's when I was in there for EUIC. Last time I was in London was at EUIC. It was great. It was cold. But this time around it wasn't bad. It wasn't like bad. London wasn't bad this time around for Worlds, but it was like worse than the last 2 times I've been to London because it was like muggy and it was kind of hot. It wasn't like bad. It was not like the heat there for what I experienced during Worlds is not bad compared to like any summers I've compared. That it's way hotter in the US. If like that's the hottest it gets in London was what it was at like at Worlds, that's fine. That wasn't that bad at all, to be honest. I would much prefer that kind of summer to any summer I've experienced in the US my whole life. So because the summers here in the US, I mean everywhere I've lived have just been worse as far as I just hate the heat. I just actually like truly hate the heat. So if it's cooler, it's better. So all right, optimal months, lock it in. And then Mello shared this. What is the best? So how do we rank these? What is this, best support Pokemon? Is this how impactful they were when they were legal in standard, or is this how good they would be kind of in a vacuum? I mean, okay, if we did it based on how good the card would be overall, this would just be number 1. Like this is just A tier. This is the only A tier card. If we do it based on how good the card would be in a vacuum, then we're vacuuming up Uxie all day. Like it stays in the vacuum. Move to Nebraska. Does it not get hot there? It's probably cheaper to live there than California too. I'm sold. Less hot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Uxie would be the only like S tier card. The supporter finders, one of the supporter finders might match it up in A tier, like Lele might. But I guess you have like Lapras, that's like only worth 1 prize card. By being super squishy, and squishy was a bad thing. Yeah, but like if you could play it in current format, it would be insane. I mean, you'd also have Scoop Up Net. So it has to be based on, it definitely has to be based on like their current or the era they were played in. Okay, so we'll just start one at a time. Cladle for its time, A. Eek Cleffa for its time. I didn't play back then, so I don't know if I can rank this Cleffa. But it's weird because this card like you basically had to play, right? Like Cleffa was a mandatory card to play. So it makes me want to put it in like C, because like Claydol wasn't mandatory, but it was super powerful. Because if you always have to play 4 of it, if you have to play 4 of this, it's not that good then. It is, but it's like that like nullifies its potential impact on a game compared to like deck building of what you should include in your deck and what your opponent includes in their deck, because you have to play it. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is like it's like not that, what's it called? Does it mandatory mean it's broken? But is it broken if it's mandatory though? You know what I'm saying? Like if every deck had to play it, I guess that does kind of make it broken kind of in a way. But to me, it kind of makes it not broken. You know what I'm saying? Like it means it's just like, oh, it's like literally if you like started making your Pokemon deck, you had to include 4 of a card, it doesn't matter if that card was broken or not. You just have to play them. Like, I guess in this situation, like, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is exactly what broken is. Yeah, maybe that is exactly what broken is. So then maybe this is actually B tier. Eat Cleffa. This card was like a one of, and you didn't really want to put it in play. Maybe C for now. Uxie, A. Airmail. Actually, Airmail might be F tier. It's like not that good. Yeah, maybe you guys are right. You guys are maybe right. Like, Airmail is just not good. It was obviously good in Pidgey Control, but that's different. Uxie was on Cladle's level? No, Uxie was like... You played Uxie in every single deck. You didn't not play Uxie. Actually, no, you almost played Uxie in everything, right? Uxie was like played in maybe not quite every deck, but we don't have to make it an every deck thing. Pidgey Browns was cool, but I'm pretty sure this as a support Pokemon is F tier. This guy also, I mean, Quick Search was literally played in everything, but there was decks built around countering Quick Search as a card to completely nullify Quick Search that were like viable in the format. So that makes me think instead of A, Quick Search should be B. But I think this is where I'm gonna get a lot. I'm gonna get a lot of pushback from chat on this one because, I mean, it's Pidgeotto or whatever. Is Oricorio GX here? I don't think so. It should be, to be honest. Oricorio GX should be in this list. I think we put the bird at number 2. Quick Search was still good. Well, yeah, but it's like playing. I don't know. I can't come up with a good example. People played Garb, but you still played ability Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Because you had Tool Scrapper. You could have stadiums to bump the stadium that locked you out of Battle Frontier. Every good support mon. You got to include all of them. Stellar Wish Jirachi. This thing might be I guess it's B. This thing was kind of ridiculous. It only wasn't played in Zoroark decks, basically, right? Or there's Greens decks, I guess. B. I think this thing goes to D. Oricorio GX was on the list. It'd probably be D or F. Jirachi's got to be A. I don't know. It wasn't like that good. It was good though. Other Jirachi, I think this one falls under B, into B as well. Stellar Wish or Stellar Guidance Jirachi. This card this is like a D tier. You never wanted to put this thing in play. Putting this thing in play was terrible. But it was like a mandatory play in quite a few decks because that just helped your consistency so much. Set up Shaman. It's probably B. Abyssal Hand Artillery is a C. Good engine card. Lele is probably A. It's good. It's like it's an attacker. It gets your supporter like because it's such a good attacker. I think Lele has to be an A. This Lapras apparently was never played. I actually think I asked Puka about the Lapras once, and he said like going back, it definitely should be included in more, or it would be included in more decks if like decks were like remade in the format. But the Lapras just was literally in like no decks back then. I don't know what year that was, but we'll give it D tier because like back then it just wasn't played. Smooth Over is pretty solid. Maybe C. Yeah, Smooth Over at C. This is old Smooth Over. It was really good in the Ludicolo deck, but I don't know about what other decks it was good in. Zoroark. Zoroark is like kind of like Lele, where it's like the support Pokemon, but it's also half your deck. if not more than half your deck. So I think Zoroark is A tier. Actually, I don't know though, but Zoroark wasn't like played in everything. So is Zoroark B tier then because of that? Actually, Zoroark might be a B tier Pokemon. B tier. It's weird because Zoroark is not just a support Pokemon. We're basing this off of them being a support Pokemon because Zoroark was not only a support Pokemon in the decks it was in, it was also half your deck. But that's not what we're really basing it on, right? Instruct is a good C, I think. Let Loose. This card was insane. This card was insane at winning you games before the game even happened, but I don't know if that makes this card like more than a C tier card because it wasn't like that powerful either. Same thing with this Let Loose. This Let Loose might even be worse at like D. It's not really a good support Pokemon. Like maybe even the Lapper should go to F to be honest. Spiritomb. If this card's not A, it's definitely B for sure. That card was insane. I think A tier means a meta-defining card. I wouldn't count Uxie as a meta-defining card though, but I think Uxie is still A tier. Uxie was literally in every single deck. It was just like Uxie is such an insane support card. Also because you could collect her for Uxie. So you could like collect her, get 3 basic Pokemon, one of them being Uxie, and then Uxie for 7. Lapras and Pidgeotto saw some play. Giratina saw 0 play. Giratina didn't see 0 play. Giratina saw more play than Lapras and Pidgeotto, I'm almost sure. I played Giratina in a couple decks. You didn't play it in... I think Giratina was just better when it was played, though. Giratina was like better when it was played, for sure. There was no decks... No, I saw 0. I like Giratina. Sableye, probably a C. It was good for what it did, and it made some decks viable. But it wasn't like that powerful. Like you didn't mind going second when your opponent forced themselves to go first because of the Sableye. This Metagross, this was only good in the Metagross deck though, so I'm just gonna put it as like a D. Like it's a Metagross card for a Metagross deck. Delcatty was pretty good in a couple decks, but I have no idea what decks it was good in. This is once again like where Guardy is like the support card plus the deck, but if we're counting it as just like a support, or I guess what it does for the deck as being a support Pokemon is pretty powerful. But it is only one deck, whereas Zoroark was like many decks. So I think I should put Guardian C to be honest because of that. Delcatty was B. The original Delcatty was insane. I've only seen it ever one deck with Delcatty in it. Delcatty was almost in every deck in 04. Okay, we can put it at C. Premonition Gallade. D. Magnezone Prime. D. Empoleon Diving Draw. This was like this is so weird. As like this is all right. So this one should not be counted as a support Pokemon because this was just like a deck. That's why it's like weird to include stuff like Empoleon and Gardevoir because they're not engines. They are the deck. Zoroark I think is like an anomaly in that sense because it was the engine and you could build decks around it by being a different type of deck, but you still included Zoroark as like a main attacker plus the engine. So Gardevoir and Empoleon, to be honest, in my opinion, should not be on this list. I think Gardevoir and Empoleon and Magnezone should not be on this list. So I think because of that, I'm just going to give them all D rank. I think they just all go to D rank because they're all just support attackers. They're not there, like you don't create the, yeah, they're just like make a new tier for those cards. Okay. True. How do I, oh, it's right here. Okay. It is literally just this part. Add a new row. How do I edit it? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Go down. Oh, I gotta do it like this. Okay. I don't know. What would I even call it? I would call it like, main attack is a deck. Is a deck. Not valid. Okay. I like that actually. Attack or main attacker. Main attacker. Okay, I like that, main attacker. Because these don't really count. Bad include by Mellow, yeah. This guy is pretty good. It wasn't like if this guy if Azelf didn't exist, though, it wouldn't have been that big a deal. But it was a nice consistency boost to the format. Drizzy, yo, Drizzy, probably a C, right? Yo, there's no shot. Mello, how do you have Shady Dealings Drizzile but not Shady Dealings Inteleon? What? They were an engine? Yeah, but they're not like Zoroark. Zoroark is an anomaly in that sense, I think. Where's Encino? Yeah, you missed Encino as well. Unknown is D. Crobat is a good C. Dedenne is B, if not A. Dedenne might be A. Dedenne is cracked. We'll put him there for now. Castform. Doesn't really count as like an engine, I don't think. This guy doesn't count, I don't think. It's also a bad include, I think. We have to do another tier here. I don't think this guy counts, to be honest. Talonflame. D, or maybe F tier. I think that is valid as like an engine. This card was pretty good. Like a C. Portrait is really, really good. Portrait was insane. Did Portrait ever fall off, or was it just good until it rotated? When it first came out, it wasn't great, but I think it was underrated. And then it really picked up steam with rotation that year. If I remember correctly. It wasn't played after the midseason rotation, even though it was legal. No one played it after midseason rotation, but I think that was probably just people not realizing how good Portrait was. And then after that, it was really good. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not B. No, it's probably a C tier card. Ninetales, D. Zebstrika, D. Dunny, B. Because that was played in everything. B-Barrel's in the same as Octillery. This thing should honestly be F. That thing sucks. Other smooth over. This was played in like very few decks. It was pretty good. D, I guess. And then Vulpix is not valid. That's not really an engine. I guess best support Pokemon, but it's not like not a. I don't know. It's like not a. It is, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Did any decks like play a one of Vulpix? I guess Guardy played a one of Vulpix, right? A couple decks played a one of Vulpix, so this gets F. This guy's not the Castform's not a support Pokemon. It's an energy card that you can use Delta Draw in some decks, but some decks actually couldn't even draw cards with the Castform, but you still played it. Metagross needs to be moved to main attacker. You're right. Okay, let's review the list. Dunny is cracked. But it's not. I don't think it's A tier cracked, is it? Dunny's not. Is Dunny A tier cracked? All right, A tier we have Lele, Dedenne, Uxie, Cleffa, which I think makes sense. They're played in every single deck, pretty basically. Dedenne wasn't played in every single deck, but I don't know. Dedenne was disgusting. Like remembering how good Dedenne was sickens me. I hate that card so much. I hate that rat. B tier Claydol, Pidgeot, both Jirachis, Shaman. Zoroark is a little bit of an anomaly. Like I said, it is a main attacker support Pokemon, but I think Zoroark gets the pass here because of how much it was an engine that was like, it was prioritized as an engine to create decks, whereas Gardevoir is just Gardevoir and it has an engine built in. Empoleon's Empoleon and it has an engine built in. Magnezone Prime is Magnezone Prime and it has an engine built in, so those don't really count. Spiritomb, absolutely disgusting. Dunsparce, absolutely disgusting. Dunsparce could maybe get the A pass, but I don't know. If you wanted to win, you played it. What, Dedenne or Dunsparce? Dedenne was pretty disgusting, actually, like thinking about how good it was, thinking back to it. I think Claydol could maybe be an A. Yeah, Claydol could maybe make A, to be honest. C tier. Just got like the good backup squad. This should probably go down to D, to be honest. Instructor was really good. Sableye was really good. Let Loose was ridiculous. You guys tell me the Delcatty was ridiculous. This card was really good, but this should this should be a C tier. This card was really, really good. Drizzy should probably be B tier. And then Shady Dealings and Teleon would join it if Mello had put Shady Dealings and Teleon in this tier list. For some reason, it's not here. Blame Mello. Gimmick Mimic is pretty good. Portrait was solid. Robat was solid. And then down here at D, Eek, Jirachi, Let Loose, Premonition, this thing. Does Gallade even belong here as a support Pokemon? It was like a support. It's not a support Pokemon, though. It was used as an attacker. It's always used as an attacker primarily that just has Premonition. So actually, I think this ends up... It almost ends up in not valid. Because it's not something you can include it as a support Pokemon. I was like, oh, this thing attacks. Oh, it also has Premonition. Cool, I'll use Premonition as well, right? Like, you always played it. You would have played it if it didn't have Premonition. You know what I'm saying? Why include it? It and Drizz might as well be the same thing. That's fair, I guess. No, because Drizzy... No, I guess that is kind of fair, to be honest, Benlo. Maxie's engine. That's true. All right, because of Maxie's. Because of Maxie's, I'll give it F. Because of Maxie's, I'll give it F. So going through the C tier again, looks good. D tier looks good. F tier looks good. And then these ones, they're main attackers, so they don't really count, like I kind of explained. And then this guy is not valid because it's not an engine. You do sometimes use it as an initial attacker. I guess maybe you could qualify this as an engine. I didn't play enough back then to actually... I didn't play enough of decks back then to actually know. So maybe I shouldn't have created a not valid for the cast form. Because like some decks you could draw cards. It's mainly this biggest use is using it as energy. But I guess some decks did use Delta Draw like turn 1 to just draw a bunch of cards with Delta Draw. So, but yeah, so maybe the cast form comes out of not valid and we delete not valid actually. And then it comes up to probably D tier. I'm just gonna give it D tier because I just don't have enough information on that era. All right, lock it in. Optimal support Pokemon tier list. Could never see anything being better. Archeops engine broken. That was definitely broken. Was nice to copy their cast form with Mew Star. D or F tier. Yeah, we'll give it D tier. Yo, appreciate the 17 months there, Hollywood. Did I miss the opening? If so, can you reseal the packs and do it again? Act surprised too. I have not opened the packs yet. No, I appreciate the support. I give this list a B. All right, chat. If you would change anything about this list, what would you change and why? Let me know in chat. I'm actually curious. I want some more opinions. Let me know. If you could change anything in this list, what would you change and why? I moved Tina to F because it's a F. Let Loose is A tier. Let Loose is not A tier. That is just completely troll. Left it alone in A. Probably everything else down 1. I think there could be a reasonable argument for that for us. Cincino is F for sure. No, Cincino would be like C to B. It'd probably be C. Cincino would be C. Cladle to A. Nah, I don't know if a Cladle is A to be honest. Cladle might be A to be honest. Cladle was like in a lot of decks. But I wanted the A's to like literally just be like you literally had to play this card. Like this card was truly broken. You played it in everything. Cladle was not played in everything, but Cladle was almost played in everything back then, to be honest. Cladle was almost played in everything. Zeno ain't done nothing. And Pidgeotto, Top Cut Worlds. What, you mean Pidgey or Pidgeotto? Cladle won the most world championships over every other Pokemon. Is that actually true to this point? Top of B. Well, I'm not really ranking them in the tier list. Shady Dealings should be A. No, that's like some recency bias for sure. Shady Dealings being A is definitely recency bias. Pidgeotto, the one in F. If Cincino isn't F, then Pidgeotto isn't F. Bro, Airmail was so bad, bro. Airmail was good in one deck. Because like Pidgeyblounds wasn't really a good deck. It was a cool deck. It was not a good deck though. Very cool deck. Where would you put Snorlax or Vivid Voltage Snorlax? Probably C. Very solid card in the right deck. Honestly, should Zebstrika with Sprint be in F tier? Should Zebstrika be in F tier? I feel like Zebstrika should actually be in F tier. It was good in like Zap Beast, and that was it. Sprint was good. It was good. Sprint was pretty good. What takes place Sprint? It was like Zap Beast is the only one I can remember. White Kyurem, Zap Beast. Italian Engine is in B. If Gallade is in F, then Zeb should be too. I think so, right? Yeah. All right, one change. Using Shit Ninja? Oh, Shit Ninja did play it too. All right, we're gonna bump him up. Stellar Wish to A. I could see Stellar Wish and Claydol being bumped up. Both those cards were very good in their time. Where would Puke go? Puke could be F tier. Yeah, Puke could be F tier. No Garb on this list. Does that count? No, Garb's not really a support Pokemon. I mean, I guess it does support your strategy and shutting down your opponent's abilities, but you could argue anything to support Pokemon at that point. For how healthy it was for the format, I want to see Yellow Rat in F. Yellow Rat would be F probably, yeah. God damn Dedenne, bro. Yeah, I see the only other things I could see. I could see Stellar Wish. Maybe that's correct, actually. No Gourmandize? Yeah. Gourmandize would be in D tier. Oh no, Gourmandize would be in C tier, actually. But if I put Jirachi and Claydol in A tier, I actually have to put Pidgeotto as well, which I don't want to do. I think that's B tier then. I think this is all B tier. Like it was like played in almost every deck, but not every deck, and they were all very, very good. This was literally played in every single deck and were broken cards. A tier is literally played in every deck but broken. B tier is played in almost every deck and also broken. But I guess the only good argument then would be Dunsparce should be moved to A, right? Because it was literally played in everything, right? Old Jirachi should be down one step. You think this one should be down one step? Wasn't this literally played? This wasn't actually played. Actually, no, I think you're right. Should it even be in D tier? No, it shouldn't be D tier. I think you're right, actually, yeah. What deck didn't play Claydol? All the SP decks, Gyarados, Regigigas sometimes played it. Sableye didn't play it. Steelix didn't play it. That I remember. Steelix maybe played it. Claydol was played in as like many decks as Shady Dealings was. You know what I'm saying? Like, it actually isn't that big of a difference. Or as many decks as Shaymin X was played in. Or Quick Search Pidgeotto was played in. Claydol was, like, equal to those cards. That's why I think they're down a tier from the A tier. It was played more than the Dene. I think Malamar. I mean, that's like one deck. That's like, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The power of the Dene is so much more impactful than the power of Stellar Wish, I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Look at the standings for 05 Worlds. There were 0 Dunsparce. Oh, so should we leave it in B? Dunsparce was played in everything for 1 year. You would assume Genesect should be D tier. Did Jake just like not look at the forgot about Genesect? Genesect would be Genesect's like is not that good though, because it's like super Genesect's like weird. It's like an anomaly because of that. It's only good in one deck. You know what I'm saying? It's only good in one deck. Regidrago where? Regidrago would be F alongside Genesect. I don't know. Those are too hard to rank because they're not universal draw Pokemon. In one deck, but that deck. That's fair, but that deck. What about Arceus as a support Pokemon? That'd be a B tier. No, that'd be a C. Actually, that might be a B tier. I'm gonna add some of these you suggested. Yeah, you should add some and then you should take some out. Anything that's the main attacker of the deck isn't the engine of the deck. So these ones should be removed for sure. Everything else I think you can keep though. You should remove these and shouldn't add anything like them. Jason K must hate. Well, I mean the meta's evolved for sure, Jake, but we have to like definitely but that's like one person's opinion as well on the evolution of the meta, right? So we definitely have to do it based on like current what's it called? Oh yeah, also Greninja should be in there as well. Mellow, make sure you add Greninja. Radiant Greninja should definitely be a support Pokemon. Cincino as well. Maybe too early to add Radiant Greninja. No, I mean you can. Oh, I guess that's fair. Maybe you should only do cards that have rotated. Actually, Mellow. Like if you're actually gonna keep the list updated, Mellow, you should like do only cards that have rotated. So then we have like the full life of the card as a reference point. If you're actually going to keep this list updated, up to date. I don't know if you actually plan on doing that. But if you're going to, just do cards that have only rotated. That's like a really good idea, actually. But we appreciate your hard work, Mello, for putting the list together. Rapid Strike Artillery. That'd be one that should be included as well. No, it's not really. I mean, you could include it. That one's like a little bit like that and Genesect and stuff. I wouldn't include because they're just like too. The potential for them to be in many decks is too low to like consider like to like think about them in that kind of way. I feel like so I wouldn't like include stuff like Genesect or Rapid Strike Artillery. I would leave those out of the list. I wouldn't add those to the list because they're too Delphox? No, Delphox is just bad. What are you talking about? The one that like draws up to 6? Cincino will not be F tier, but it'll be C. Cincino's a solid C tier card. Roast Reveal? Now we're talking, bro. Now we're talking about good cards. The Roast Reveal? The Toast Reveal? Cincino was in Mill and it was in an Urshifu build. It was in Mill. Actually, that's a good question. What else? Cincino. Philip won a regionals with Cincino. I still don't know how. It's so weird. I don't know why I just had this thought. And it's like nothing against European regionals. Don't take it that way. I know there's some Europeans in chat. Although Soda, no. But like, which kind of sucks for Europeans because like the production of like American regionals is so much more. Like we have a stream. It just feels like it's such a bigger deal. I guess that's also because I'm there and I'm involved in it. But like, even on the regionals that I don't go to, like just because I can like watch the stream and it's like a high quality stream, it just feels like a bigger deal when someone wins an American regional than when someone wins a European regional. Because if there is a stream, it's like, you know, the quality, obviously the quality is a huge difference because you got like an official, like a real esports company running the Pokemon stream versus, you know, whatever Limitless can put together or whoever throws anything together. I don't know. Just randomly, I just had that thought. Obviously, it is not worth any less. It's just like literally just went through my head right then. Like it was just like, I just like know, or it just feels like a bigger deal when like someone wins an American regional versus like a European regional. Most of the time, it's because I'm actually there at the regional. But when I'm not there and I'm watching it from home, I don't know. Well, theoretically, when there's more players, it's more competitive too. That is true. We have 1,000-player regionals. Everywhere else in the world has 300 to 400. 300 to 400 is usually their biggest regionals, right? No, European regionals are bigger than that sometimes, right? We do have, like, our first 2 regionals are going to have both, like, 1,000 players, which is crazy to think about. Dude, I saw someone tweet. I don't know who tweeted it. Someone tweeted, like, it was like around the time of, it was like around the time when like we had no news on local events. It was like when we got like local events were confirmed not happening right now for the first quarter, and someone tweeted something about like it was about also the price of regional registration, and they were just like competitive Pokemon is dying. I'm just like I read that, it was just like no. Literally both the first 2 regionals in North America are gonna probably both have over 1,000 players or around 1,000 players. At least for Masters. But that's like the only number that truly matters for growth in the game, to be honest. I don't even know how to like... I don't even know what does it look like on the VG side of things? Is the player base growing over there? Are there tournaments bigger or smaller? Or... It's bigger than it's ever been? Yeah, exactly. I just like read that and I was like, what are you even paying attention? It's dying for juniors and seniors. I think that matters. I don't actually think that does matter unless there's something that Pokemon is doing to scare away juniors and seniors from playing the game. I think a lot of the lack of juniors and seniors growth though, Jake, to be honest, has to do with the lack of local events, which is literally just because of COVID. Because there's nowhere for like parents to just show up with their kids to like learn the game and play Pokemon, right? Like they don't just want to like buy them a $200 deck and jump into a regional, right? So I think that's why we're seeing a decrease in play from the juniors and seniors divisions is just because of COVID. So I think once things get back and running and locals and leagues and cups and challenges start happening again, we'll see a regrowth in the numbers of juniors and seniors division players. I think it's probably just literally it is just because of COVID, right? And I guess there is kind of, I mean, even what Boo said, kids play too much Fortnite. There probably is a little bit of a transition from kids doing less. I don't know. Is that real? Like, I hear that as well. Like, I hear that from people, but is that real? Like, is that a thing? Are there less kids going to Pokemon tournaments and card game tournaments and they're more so staying home and playing Fortnite and stuff like that? Is that like a thing? It would seem like it makes sense that it is, or is it just publicized as it being a thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually don't know. I don't have kids. I can't remember the last time I saw a kid. Like, I don't know. What are kids doing these days? You know what I'm saying? Like, do they not want to go to a Pokemon tournament? Do they not want to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game? Are they content with just... Are their parents content with them just playing Fortnite all day? Or, like, in their free time, I should say? I actually just have no clue. I feel like there's a lot of interest in the TCG from the older audience for sure. Like I think the game has grown a lot in the Masters division, and I think one of the reasons we're seeing like a lack of growth in the juniors and seniors divisions has to be the lack of local events for sure. Right? There's no way for the kids to get into the game, right? At all, right? And like learn it, have it be something that they want to do, and then they want to get a good deck, and then they want to go to a regional that's close to them. Because there's no like entry level events for the kids, right? So I think once local events come back and like leagues start back up, then we'll see a bigger spike back of juniors and seniors divisions playing. But like I've said it before, I don't think it would be a bad thing if juniors and seniors divisions didn't exist. I don't think that'll ever happen. I think at the very least, maybe going down to 2 divisions makes the most sense. I'm actually curious, how do they do it in Japan? Is there separate divisions in Japan? No, there is. If they have junior, senior... Wait, no, actually, do they have separate divisions? Or are their player invites separated by age when they come to the World Championships? They definitely have players play in the juniors and seniors divisions. But at their events, they have 3 divisions as well? Okay. Yeah, so I think 3 divisions is too much, definitely. I think you could just go down to one division. I don't think that'll ever happen, even though I think it would be fine. But I think we could definitely see just 2 divisions. Japanese people are born at the age of 15. I think we could definitely see like juniors and seniors divisions becoming one division, just have 2 divisions. Our local tournaments, everyone is in the same division, and the juniors and seniors who play regularly get really good. That actually is something that I've noticed, Mello, whenever I like talk to people who have kids playing the seniors and juniors divisions, or coach with seniors and juniors, like throughout the pandemic, of like kids playing in online tournaments, or when they go to locals only playing against many masters players as opposed to just juniors and seniors, a lot of kids are getting better faster, which makes sense. Which is another thing that I think that should be possible, is to let, like, you could, like, at the beginning of the season, you should be able to choose if you want to play in the juniors or seniors division or the masters division, even if you are a junior or a senior. Like, the parents should, like, if the kid wants to and the parent's fine with them doing it, you should be able to do it. I doubt most juniors and seniors would want to do that, though, because it's a decent amount of prize money to be won. A decent amount of prize money to be won at the lower division. So why would you want to play in a harder division, right? But as far as like getting better at the game and learning, so you're getting paid vacation for juniors. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like there's a decent amount of stipends and prize money and all that stuff. Is that fair though? Like 10-year-olds at a big disadvantage of brain development and strategy compared to seniors. Wait, what do you mean, Max? Like smooshing them together. Oh, I mean, I see what you're saying. I mean, like, but like, where do you draw the line? Why isn't there 3 divisions or 4 divisions? My idea for there being less divisions is just the number of players is so small at this point for seniors and juniors. It would just make it like a more competitive environment, right? But you could argue that to go up to 10 divisions, right? Every time you age up, every time you age a year, you go to a new division, right? There could be an argument for that up until the point of like 15 or whatever, right? Is this the fixed list? Did you not remove these? Why are these here? We're not gonna do another one though. We're not gonna. We'll say that for another time. Once there's more support Pokemon added. Where's Cricketune? Yeah, yo, where's Cricketune V, bro? You don't know how to remove? Oh, okay. Wait, did you actually put Genesect V in the list? I actually don't think you should have stuff like Genesect V in the list because it's like it's just one deck. Like it's just gonna like it should just it's super powerful, but it just becomes like I guess it would be put in D tier. You can't put it in F tier. There's only one deck. Yeah, it's not F tier. It'd just be a D tier thing. Cricket sucks. Well, you said Cincino sucks, but you put Cincino in there. Where's the justice for Cricket, bro? Oh yeah, you could do Starmie and Magneton as well. If you want to like add every support Pokemon. Saying his one deck is disrespectful to Dragapult, but Dragapult's not a support Pokemon. Unless Dragapult is so bad that Dragapult is the card that is actually supporting Inteleon in Dragapult Inteleon. You ask for Cricket and say no Genesect? Genesect just doesn't make any sense. It's like it's only for one deck. Cricket is like Cricket would be an F tier card, but it's theoretically playable in many decks. Shaman and Zoro were much better than the Dene. I don't know about that, Dean. The Dene was insane. The Dene's life was also cut short by the pandemic. Like its potential impact on the format was cut short by the pandemic. So it's really hard to say how gross Dedenne was fully. Like Like Dendene's broader impact was cut short by the pandemic. So how good could Dendene have had or been, or how impactful could it have been? I don't know. Could have been pretty impactful, to be honest. So Dendene never had its fair shot. Dendene was COVID nerfed? To be honest, for the better. Like if we were gonna have a pandemic, I'm glad Dendene was part of the legal cards during the pandemic, right? Like if we have to have a pandemic, getting Dendene involved in there is I'm fine with that. Primate Wisdom? Yeah, Primate Wisdom should be on this list too. Dragonite that looks for supporters? No, it's not. It's like not truly terrible cards don't have to be included in the list. Dene has Derpy Chonk alt art, of course, and it has Derpy Chonk alt art. Like, how can this is not arguable? In fact, we should have a Dedenne tier. Oh, y'all want the list? Actually, no. What I would do with the list, like Mello, if like I said, if you're gonna like curate the list and update it with each rotation, I would just like no cards that are currently legal should be on the list, and you should, as rotation happens, add new cards. That would be the way to do it optimally, to be honest. You should let like a deck's full existence go through. Yo, I appreciate the 32 months already. I don't know if I shouted you out earlier, but I appreciate it. I forget if I forgot. Would you put Ditto Prism in here? It is a support Pokemon. Maybe. That one's an iffy one, actually, to be honest. I don't know if I would. Because it's just like an auto inclusion if you play multiple stage ones. It's like not even a consideration. And even if you didn't play multiple stage ones to begin with, you would just add another one because you could just play Ditto and then play something cute. You appreciate the 28 months there, Fanta. If you think about it, isn't every Pokemon a support Pokemon? I mean, yeah, they all support you winning the game, right? I talked about that earlier, though. That doesn't count. We need a new Dedenne GX for the next standard. Dedenne EX? Yo, we're gonna get to Dedenne EX? Let's go. Dragonite EX? Yeah, you could add Dragonite EX to the list. Shadow Rider? No, but Shadow Rider would fall under main attack. Shadow Rider wouldn't belong on a list like this because it is the engine, but it is also strictly also the full deck. Like it's not, it doesn't just simply support a deck in its existence, like by existing alongside something. It is the deck as well as the support engine. So that's why these cards down here, Magnezone, Empoleon, Magnezone or Metagross and Gardevoir don't count in the list because you only play them because of the deck. You're not playing them alongside to boost the consistency of the deck. They are the deck in fully. And Zoroark is like a little bit of an anomaly because you could build an idea of in a deck and be like, oh, I'll throw a 4/4 Zoroark and 4 double colorless in here, or a couple double colorless. And now Zoroark is the support engine of the idea of the deck, but it also is a main attacker in the deck. So it's a little bit different. Like a Zoroark's like an anomaly in that sense, I think. Which actually does speak a little bit to how good of a card Zoroark was. Egg doesn't really make your deck more consistent. It is a support. I think I would actually it does though, Mellow. I think Egg is a support Pokemon, yeah. Not able to do anything? Yeah, but it doesn't mean it doesn't help your deck be more consistent into the later game, right? Sableye is an attacker. Sableye was an attacker for one set after a rule change before midseason rotation where it was Sabeldonk. Sabeldonk was also a deck before that, but it wasn't good. Sabeldonk was good after the rule change before midseason rotation, but doesn't qualify it as like a an actual main attacker. Should Zoroark also be in the list Arceus? No, because I think Arceus decks are more about Arceus and less about the... It's like, what do you put in the deck to support Arceus for the current meta, as opposed to what do I play for the current meta and then have Zoroark support. I think there's a little bit of a difference. Delta Species Porygon 2. Was that a good card? I don't remember anyone playing that card. I've never played... What I should say is in old decks, I've never played that card. I can't remember playing it. I can't remember playing it in any old decks. Setup Pokemon instead of support Pokemon. Yeah, but then you'd have to cut, like, Macargo's not a setup Pokemon though, it's a support Pokemon. You should keep it as support Pokemon. Like, Delcat is a support Pokemon. Claydol in its time was a setup slash support Pokemon. B-Barrel's a support Pokemon. I know, I think you have the name right, Mellow. You just need to cut some of the cards. Like, some of the things should go and some of the things shouldn't. It's not like a big deal either way, though. You can always just create like a new tier to put the bad additions like I did here with the main attacker. Luminian, is it too fresh? Yeah. Too fresh. It was draw to 6? Yeah, it was draw to 6, but I don't think it was any good. Never saw play. Claydol was better. Was Porygon 2 and Claydol out at the same time? Alright, well, we've already wrapped up this list. The Ludicolo that drew a card. I mean, that was like okay, but it means the Porygon 2 where you discard a supporter. I mean, the one that searched your deck for a supporter? If anything, let loose. Dude, why do you guys hate let loose Giratina? That thing could do the same thing let loose did. I actually lost at a regionals. At the regionals, I won. I lost one of my games in Swiss. Dude, it's funny. The 2 games I lost in Swiss were to basically being donked. I went 5-2 to make cut at the first regionals I won playing Shuppet. And one of my losses, I got donked by Jumpluff. And then my other loss, they didn't just donk me. They triple Crobatted, KO'd my unknown Q, and then KO'd my next Pokemon. And then the other game I lost, I got turn 1 let loosed, and then drew pass, and then they KO'd me. What was the difference in the format between Giratina and Marshadow? I mean, Let Loose was played as like a tool in like almost every single deck and won countless games. Turn 1. It was Let Loose Giratina was not as impactful turn 1 for sure because there was way more supporters in decks and stuff, and you had Uxie. Set up Uxie as like an out. Let Loose Marshadow definitely was a higher play rate and higher impact on the format, but. Remember when Let Loose Marshadow saw no play for like a year when it came out? But actually, I don't think it really fit into too many decks, to be honest. I don't think Let Loose Marshadow was actually that good when it first came out. All right, chat, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast, and then we're gonna open up some Lost Origins. Here's some good tier lists today, though. I like these tier lists. Texting the pizza guy. Yeah, I'm texting the pizza guy. I'm run to the bathroom real fast, and then we're gonna open some Lost Origins. Gotta move some stuff around real fast, though. All right, chat. I will be sending soda rat memes. I'll be right back, chat. Oh wait, I gotta flip the. Hey, I'm gonna do this right now because I know I'm gonna forget if I come down. If I come back, I gotta flip this thing around. Perfect. All right, let's get it. I think my goal is to just pull, I guess, as many Girotinas as possible. Imagine ADP station with Pokestop and Mew. I mean, you could definitely pull off a turn one attack and find all your metal saucers. That's for sure. All right, let's open these things. Let's start with the building battles first. Um, I actually haven't done these in a while. I've done one building battle pre-release before, and they're actually pretty fun. They're much more enjoyable. A much more enjoyable pre-release experience than in the past. What is the good promo to hit? What are the? I actually don't know what the promos are in these either. What is the good promo to hit though? Rule book. And we got Machamp promo in this one. Comfy and there's Comfy. Oh, Comfy and Gengar. Oh, those are actually two pretty solid promos. Wait, what are all of them? Is it Kofi, Gengar, Finian, and Machamp? So Finian and Machamp are the bad ones. So we're looking for Gengar, Comfy. And I can't open this. I'm struggling. Okay, I got it. All right, see if we get this one. Anything about my champ, to be honest? Is Finian even good? Comfy. Are the artworks different, or is this what Comfy looks like in the set as well? Or is this a promo artwork? Is that the exact same as that it's gonna look like in the set, or Challenge Lorelei? I actually was thinking about doing that. All right, I don't know how to, I forget how to do that. What's the pack trick? Is it 3 or 4? We're gonna go with 3. I'm a professional. Draw 2 cards if your Pokemon... Dude, once again, they don't want to give us a draw 4. Draw 2 cards if your Pokemon... If your active Pokemon has Hisuian in the name, draw 2 more. It's 4? Okay, I did too many. Did too few. Delphox V? I don't think I've read it, but I think that's probably for a good reason. Put 2 energy attached to this Pokemon in the Lost Zones. The attack does 120 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Actually, that's not that bad. So 240, 120, 120. I don't think it'll be good. I could see it being good in some weird... I could actually see that being good in some weird... in like a really weird... What's it called? Lost Zone deck where you like clean up attacks with it, but it's probably not great. Usually when I don't know what a card does from a set, it's not great. So 4 is correct. 4 to the front. Oh, this is the Clefairy. This Clefairy actually might make... what does it do? Once you turn into Pokemon in your active spot, search your deck... in the active spot for each of your bench Clefairy, you may search your deck for a Psychic Energy card and attach it to that Clefairy, then shuffle your deck. But you can like use each one of the Clefairies, so it's possible. Clefairy is... Oh, all right. That's back-to-back hits. That's pretty good for built-in battle, right? 2 hits. Rainbow Kyurem. Rainbow artworks, of course, as everyone knows, are not my favorite, but yeah, Clefairy is actually not bad, to be honest. Attack, even if it's asleep or paralyzed, I could see that being good at some point. Is the tree any good? If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon V, your opponent can't take any prize cards for it. Wait, this actually doesn't seem bad. How would you make that work, though? You'd have to chain Trevenants. It'd have to be like a Trevenant Rillaboom deck, right? Trevenant sleeves? I got some Dragon Shields. Just play Cherim, Gardenia, or... Oh, wait, Cherim Clara, actually. Cherim Clara would work, right? And what does the attack do? 115, you can't attack next turn? Wait, that's actually not bad. Yeah, I think it would do Cherim Clara. Got the Halloween Dragon Shields. Trev is pre-pringled. All right. Oh, I was like, what the I was like, what is that? It's the V-Star marker. Lost City. I'll go through these later and pull out the playables. Talking about Lost City earlier on the stream. I think chat's overhyping Lost City a little bit. I don't think it's a bad card, though. Or... oh, that it? Oh. I saw it was what's it called? A code with the black border. I was like, can we get 3 hits? When you place Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon to your opponent, you may flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Yo, wait, hold up. Couldn't you theoretically... There's no way to make this a guaranteed heads, right? There's no way to make this a guaranteed heads, but you could play it with Floatzel and recover 2 scoop-up nets each turn, and then go for a double ad hoc shock, and you can like get ahead on scoop-up nets, right? Is that the best way to recover your scoop-up nets, though? Is Floatzel the best way to recover your scoop-up nets, or is there a better way with a different Pokemon? Like, is there a basic that would do it better? Two times 50% is... well, no, like, but like sometimes the first scoop-up net would get you there, so then you'd recover 2 scoop-up nets, so then you'd have 3 scoop-up nets to work with, right? Like, you'd get ahead, and theoretically would be able to stabilize, theoretically. Like, theoretically, of course. Something to try out. Shocklock is back. Another Lost City. Shup. Dog. Oh, what? That's a thing? Oh, is this not... Does this not go in the hollow rare slot? Is this a good thing? Is this a good big hit? How easy is it to pull these? How easy is it to pull the gold? Dude, that's a big peak. Yo, I love this card. This card is sick. It was very unexpected because it was a white code, and then it wasn't in the last slot. I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Gold P. That's actually a sick looking card. I've loved the black gold cards actually that they've done. Rainbow Wares, not a big fan, but the black gold that they've been doing with some cards is like super sick looking. Definitely a sick looking card. All Pokemon that have any water or fighting energy attached to them, both your opponents take 20 less damage from attacks. Greedent. Oh, that's it. So you can't weigh the packs? Oh, is that what the V-Star markers do? You can't weigh the packs? Does the V-Star marker count as a card? Or is it an 11th card? How did the V-Star markers work? Is that an 11th card, or is it one of the 10 cards? You get one less Arc Phone, and yo, let's go, Atina V. Yo, 4 hits and 2. I mean, someone tell me, is that good? Are we on fire right now? 4 hits? I don't open that much product that often. So 4 hits in 2 building battles? How good is that? Are we doing well? We're doing well? All right, nice. All right, now we got the ETBs. Stride is so lucky. I did really well on my last opening was actually pretty good too. I got a gold Palkia. I got like 2 or 3 Palkias. One of them was gold. All right, let's see if the ETBs are just as good. Oh, this thing has artwork on the inside. I never realized that before. We got dividers, energy, which I'll be shuffling eventually. Dividers, sleeves that I will probably... Lorelei will probably want those to do something with them. Packs. We'll get the packs out of the other one as well. Check out the deck strategies in the booklet. Yeah, we can check out the deck strategies. Use the ETB sleeves in Baltimore? No shot. I tried to do that once. They just ain't it, man. Ow. Yeah, ETB sleeves just ain't it. I've tried to use them before. I was like, oh, I remember I got like an ETB. I was like, oh, okay, I'll use the sleeves for this League Cup or League Challenge. I was like a round in, I think. It was probably 1 round or 2 rounds in, and then I had to go get Dragon Shields. I had to go buy a thing of Dragon Shields. Max. Okay. How many packs is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see how each box does separately. It's 8 and 8, right? Okay. Oh no, did I already leak the code? I leaked. Okay. Actually, give me these as well. The old ones are literally worse. What do you mean? Wait, the old what? Yeah, I should outlet the sleep production to they really should, to be honest. Then ETB sleeves would be godlike if they let Dragon Shield handle it. Lose yourself in the combo zone. Are there any top memes in here? And then what is this? Just the collect every card. The new ETB sleeves suck. I mean, ETB sleeves have pretty much always been pretty low quality. I think. I don't think there's ever been like great ETB sleeves, to be honest. All right, here we go. Oh, there's definitely a hit. This card, all right, there's definitely a hit. I can feel it. I saw it a little bit too, but I can definitely like feel it. And it's like wider. This card is like huge. It is. No, that's not it. It is. This card is like thick. This card is, it's like right here. It feels like just wide. It's just like wider than every card. Kieran V. That was weird. Ditto peel it. No, not thick. Not thick. It feels wide. It feels wide. That's what I should have said. We got a Spectrier. That's right, because Calyrex is the thing that rides on the horses. So this is also a card. I was like, I haven't seen this Pokemon before. Take note if Azul plays Kieran, I bet one of his Kierans are marked. Like, actually, though. 7. So this is an extra card then, right? So this should be the energy? Oh, wait, what? That was a Pokemon. Now I'm just confused. Oh, did they take the... Wait. That wasn't the rare, was it? Maybe it was. Maybe I'm just trolling. No, I'm definitely just trolling. The V-Star thing replaces the energy. There's 11 cards in each pack, because one of them's an energy, except when it's a V-Star marker. So it's still 4 to the front every time. No, I'm literally just trolling. All right, here we go. Money. Oh, Kingdra. Once in your turn, you may have either player shuffle their hand into their deck, or shuffle their hand and put it on the bottom of the deck. And if that player put any cards on the bottom of the deck, in this way they draw 5 cards. And then we got the Banette with Puppet Offering. Once in your turn, you may put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. If you do, put this Pokemon in the lost zone. The Banette could be okay, I guess. I've been taking it from like both stacks. I don't even know which stack I'm on now. Kingdra busted for GLC. Is it? Oh, I guess you can constantly shuffle your own deck. 5, not 4. No, draw 4. Unless you're talking about something else. Zorobox is back, baby. I don't think Banette is going to be the savior of Zorobox. Unfortunately. And yo, let's go. The Mew Killer is here. Let's get it. Now this thing, like, Mighty Anna was a fraud. This is the true savior. Mighty Anna was a fraud. A fake savior. This is what we've been missing. The Drapion V. The Mew Killer. This card is actually really good against Mew. I remember saying when Mighty Anna got leaked, I was like, it could be okay. It is a stage 2. We'll see if decks want to commit that space. But if you actually want your deck to get a way better matchup against Mew VMAX or create some kind of easy game plan around beating Mew VMAX, Drapion is now the card to do that with, 100%. Mighty Anna was the false prophet. Yeah, the false prophet for sure. That was our rare. Parasect was not very hype. Gift Energy, I'm excited to try that out with Reggie. To be honest, the more I look into this set, the more things that I'm kind of excited to try out, to be honest. There's actually quite a few cool cards. Is this a booster box? No, 2 ETBs. Pokemon hooked me up with 2 ETBs and 2 trainer or 2 building battles. The building battles have so far pulled way better than this is the ETBs so far, and this is the 2 building battles. So far it's a lot better so far for the building battles. Arcanine and yo, let's go Zoroark V-Star. I'm actually pretty sure Zoroark V-Star won't be good, unfortunately. The card looks sick. It's been a long time since we've had a great Zoroark. I'm pretty sure it won't be good though, because I'm pretty sure the Palkia matchup is literally abysmal. We'll see though. We'll see. Like, I'm pretty sure the Palkia matchup just has to be awful. I don't know how you'd ever keep up. Maybe lucky. Maybe if you get lucky. There might be a way to build it so you can handle it, but maybe if you go first, just like turn 2, you KO their Palkia, and then they KO you back, and you just win the trade back and forth. So maybe it could just become a 50-50 if you build the deck consistently enough. Hollow Pyroar. Once in your turn, you may put 4 damage counters on your... Oh, no. During Pokemon checkup, put 4 damage counters on your opponent's burn Pokemon instead of 2. Oh, let's go. Radiant Gardevoir. That's hype. Minus 20 damage. Is it from V Pokemon? 20 less damage from your opponents. I mean, generally those are going to be the things attacking you and doing the most damage. Definitely need one of those. Zork is really cool and can't wait to play with it, but it seems a bit too fair. No, yeah, exactly. I don't think the Zork will be. I'm pretty sure Zork will not be. I guess this is Radiant. Is Radiant count as a hit when we're comparing the ETBs to the building battles? Georgina will be better in the long run. I have no clue. Those are the kind of questions I have no answer for. Don't care to think about the Goodra. There we go. That is what I said I wanted to get out of this set is Goodra. Ideally a 4-4. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull a 4-4 Goodra, but you got to start somewhere. May as well start with a V. You'll appreciate the tier 1 sub there. The White Lightning 10. Welcome to the Rat Pack, my dude. Got plenty of Goodra. We're all out of snitches. That Arcanine was a hit too. I don't think that Arcanine counts as a hit, was it? I saw someone else say something about Arcanine in the chat. Am I trolling for disrespecting this Arcanine? Oh wait, this is the Arcanine with the attack where if you have no cards in your hand, this attack does 150 more damage. Oh, I'm actually super excited to try out this deck. I'm actually super excited to try out the Arcanine deck. Is it good? I don't know. We all said it. Is that considered a hit? Is Arcanine are the character rares considered a hit? What camera do I have? It is a Sony A51. These in the bulk pile. Kinda, nah, the disrespect. Yes, yes. It's a character rare. I don't know what that are the character rares like that big of pulls? Alright, hang on, I'll pull it out. At least don't belong in the bulk pile. I think I put all of my character rares in the bulk pile up to this point from like pulling cards since character rares have been a thing. Arc Phone, what does he look at the top card of your deck? You may switch that card with one of your face down prize cards. We do have Primate Wisdom. Can you do some weird stuff with that now with some of like the energies? Launch Crow. It's the same as Gold Pika, right? Is it? Is it the same? Is that the? Are they in the same category of pull? Yeah, bulk the Pika then. That Pika is way cooler than the Arcanine. And Poliwrath. All right, 2 packs left. So far, I think it's pretty even in pulls so far. The building battles versus the ETBs. Ooh, the Sneasler. Let's go. Second Radiant. How many Radiants are in this set? Is it 3 or 4? Second Radiant. With the Sneasler is actually, this artwork is the purple and gold is sick. This is actually a pretty sick looking card. During Pokemon checkup, put 2 more damage counters on your opponent's poison Pokemon. I thought it said bench Pokemon. 3 Radiants, 2 per box. Oh, so I'm just missing the Steelix. All right, this last pack is packing. Box of Disaster. If the Pokemon V this card statue has full HP and is knocked out by damage from a opponent's attack, put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's actually not a terrible card. It's not like a broken card or anything, but there could be situations where you'd play that in a deck. All right, we've got a hit. Is this a character rare? It is. So you guys want to make me save that. And all right, second Goodra. I actually didn't know what this was to be honest, to begin with. Goodra sleeved up. And Parasect sleeved up. Did you guys want me to pull out the what's it called? All right, those are our hits. These are the hits from the ETBs. These are the hits from the building battles, I honestly think it's pretty close because we got the rainbow rare Kyurem. Actually, just like opening these packs and seeing everything makes me that much more excited for the new set because there's like a lot of things I want to try that I kind of forgot about. Arcanine, Goodger's like the main one I always thought about, but there's Arcanine, stuff with the Radiant Gardevoir. Like, there's actually a lot of cool things to try coming out of the new set. I think, unfortunately, Zorik's going to suck. Kyurem's cool, so we'll have to see how everything plays out. That's going to do it for the opening, though. All right, chat, that's going to do it for me for today. I'm going to head off. I'll be back tomorrow. No, I won't be back tomorrow. I don't stream on Mondays. I won't be back tomorrow. I'll catch you all again on Tuesday and Wednesday for the last Decks Out of Discord stream before the new set drops on Thursday. We're so close to the new set dropping. The new set drops in 4 days. I should sleeve the Politoed. No, the Politoed can chill out. Shout out to Pokemon, of course, for sending me the product. Once again, always cool to see how they're working with the content creators these days, for sure. And I have a pretty good prize for the Dude Stream this week. So make sure you bring your best, but not too good that it's a meta deck, meme decks for the Dude Stream this week. Because I'm having a pretty good prize for the meme, pretty good prize for the Dude Stream this week. So Dude Stream on Wednesday. I don't know what we're gonna do on Tuesday. I might just play Little Nightmares instead of anything Pokemon related. And then on Thursday, we got a 12-hour stream on Thursday with the new set release. So new set release on PTCG on Thursday. Probably do an around 12-hour stream. It might not be exactly 12 hours, but we'll have a long stream on Thursday with the new set release. All right, we're gonna go ahead and raid Grant before I head off here, guys. Have a good one. Catch y'all on Tuesday. Peace.